What is up? What is up? What is up? Yo, Savage First One, how you doing? Howdy, good looking. What's up, Chewy? You're the good looking one. How you doing? How's it going? What's up, Richard Day? How you guys doing? How you guys doing? You feeling good in the market? You feeling good? You feeling the froth? All right, we're gonna start diving into some things. Bitcoin going sideways. So there's that. Don't really have much to talk about there. BTC.D, let's check it out. My computer's moving slow. You're doing good, Richard Day. Nice. Look at that drop. Look at it. All right, beautiful. Looking good. Wait, what's happening here? PC in a new room, or did the background change? No, background hasn't changed. PC is the same. Everything's the same. It's a little cleaned up back there. It's a little less messy. That's really all that happened. and now you can see the wonderful closet door that happens to be a mirror back there, which I'm not changing it. I'm just not doing it. I'm so unobservant. It's okay. You just pay attention to the charts. That's all that matters. All right, so we're gonna just take a look at it. We're gonna take a look at the gem of the day. The gem of the day here. Bro, I think I'll close my long on Sol and ADA and Doge. You're going to close it on Sol? Sol just got started. That's okay. You do you, bro. So, BNB. We've been talking about it for what feels like a century. But we finally got our breakout. Finally got the move going. I am still aiming for $850. Still aiming for it. I took away my little fib. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. So the idea was right here. Based off low to high. Where I had it before, it showed $850. That is my look. I'm looking for the 8, I guess now 43, but we are in price discovery. So actually, we should be looking at the trend tool just to get an idea of where this thing could very well be headed. So let's find out. Next target is $833. After that, $1,100. Holy shit. All right, price discovery mode. Gotta love it. You gotta love it. You see a pullback on Sol? Oh boy. I mean, ADA, I'm right there with you. I see a pullback for sure. But Sol? Maybe even Doge. I'll give you that. Sol? Let's look at these charts. Let's look at these charts. Checking out ADA. Yeah. It looks pretty toppy right here. Looks pretty toppy. Let's see here. That's pretty high up there. The whole market. Wow, you think the whole market's gonna pull back right now? Okay, all right, I see you. I mean, I fully understand for ADA. Totally get it. This thing looking spicy for a short. Looking spicy. But remember, it needs to break this uptrend on the daily. It's a really big deal to break it on the daily. Not that big a deal to break it on like the 15. Not that big a deal. What?
I just realized I bought you 0 sugar again. So I want to take it.
Okay. Hi, honey.
They gave us a hat.
Oh boy. There's the wife, everyone. She's the one who brings the food all the time. I love her much. I love her 9,000. Or is it 3,000? I don't know. We're gonna go with 9. Sam says hello, wife. Chewy says hello. She says hi back through the door. May God bless your family. I'm just hoping to be able to pay for them. Do you know how happy I am? We're about to get like a revamped economy. This economy has been terrible. It's 3,000 Richard Day. Damn, I fucked it up. So yeah, looking at the 4-hour time frame, we're looking for either a double top, maybe we go up and we touch 146. But yeah, this thing, ooh, you still have Gavin Newsom. CA screwed. Yeah, you're right. You're right. She brings the food, she's a keeper. Bro, you are not wrong. Fib Sniper, welcome in. I don't believe you've been here before. Welcome in. And if you have, you've been lurking in the shadows. I appreciate you either way. So yeah, ADA, you're setting up the rising wedge. You are showing the signs. But note it, the rising wedge still has the opportunity of getting a third touch at the top. So be careful on that one. I need to get me one of those. Yeah. Everyone needs themselves a good wife. Or husband. First time, thanks, Fib Sniper. I appreciate you coming in. Hopefully the algorithm is in our favor tonight. Hopefully. Because we are still on the road to 1,000 subscribers. And I still need viewing hours to even get super chats. It's kind of crazy. But, you know, people just aren't interested in making money, I guess. I guess they don't care. They just don't care, man. But yeah. So ADA, I do see the pullback. I see the bearish divergence. I see all the stuff in the things that would pull this back. We just need the market to figure it out that things are overbought. We just need the market to figure it out. So I can see the pattern. Your 1 hour is trying to get it done. Oh shit! Wait, this thing might actually start falling. Hold on. We do have a downtrend right now. If we do not break out, we could be breaking down. Wow, ADA showing the signs of a pullback. This is nice. This is nice. This is starting to make a little bit of sense. This is good. I like that. All right. Next one you mentioned was Dogecoin. Let's see if Dogecoin is showing the same signs. Dogecoin currently up 2%, has been struggling at these levels. It's such a struggle. You tried to break out once. It looks like you're trying to do something, but the 1 hour is not your friend at all. The difference here, though, on the 1 hour, you don't have bearish divergence. You just have consolidation. So that's kind of the big difference here compared to ADA. Checking your 4 hour though, this is where we see the bearish divergence. So 4 hour has it along with a lower high. So this is a real big deal. You have a lower high at resistance showing bearish divergence. There is a strong possibility of a pullback, so I can understand where you're coming from. However, remember this is a meme coin. Meme coins, they are traded off mainly emotion. But we do have a consolidation pattern here. Some might argue this is a symmetrical triangle. Others might argue this is a bull pennant. So we're just going to have to wait and see if we go to the upside or downside. What's that very top indicator on the top pane? Wait, what? I don't know what you mean. Top indicator. Are you talking about this one, your stochastic RSI? Thank you.
I had to shut the door because she's chasing me.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's my stochastic RSI, Sam. So the RSI is right below it. The stochastic's right above it. Hey, Crypto Cruise, what's up? Missing Stacks still has a higher lows. Could keep going up. Yeah, Missing Stack, you're right. You're right. That's what I was pointing out right here. So it's the fact that you have higher lows, but you also are starting to get these lower highs. This could be the start of a trend reversal, so you just got to be on your toes. As soon as you get one lower low, expect a downtrend. Expect a very strong downtrend. So just expect that. So right now, got to be on your toes. We're in a frothy market. Frothy market. So I can see the argument on Dogecoin, and I looked at Solana yesterday. I don't see it for Solana. I'll tell you that right now. I don't see it. I feel like you're using some hopium. Yep, a goner for sure. Good call. Yeah, we just gotta wait. Just gotta wait on that one. But Solana? How dare you? Rude. Calling this thing. This is the best consolidation pattern. Are we serious? Ugh. Jeez. Right now we have a breakout. If we do pull back down to this level one more time and we hold it, oh, you better be ready, because I'm calling that 46% upside. I'm calling that shit. So don't you dare. Right now, though, thanks to that random wick down last night, that was kind of shitty, but that does bring it into perspective here. We could go down to that level one more time at $215 before we start seeing the swing to the upside. But yeah, confirmed breakout of the downtrend. Don't you dare say that this looks bearish. This looks sexy as fuck. This looks sexy. Yeah, Savage, you change your tune. This looks gorgeous. Anyways, ibuprofen. Hey, how's it going? It's going good. It's going good. I also have started a challenge for myself. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, we're going for the $10 to 15 grand compound trading challenge. Should be fun. Should be fun. So, for those of you who it's your first time here, the whole point of this challenge is to challenge myself to become a better trader. Just finding entries, having good stop losses, good risk management. But if I manage to, on average, get 150% for 8 consecutive trades, then if we calculate this, it comes out to $15,258. So, there you go. Can you link that site? I want to try it from 50. Oh yeah, I'll link the site, no problem. Just a compound calculator. That's all it is. So there you go. That's the compound calculator right there. You can do it for days, months, or years, but compound interest calculator. It's a wonderful little tool just to challenge yourself. Just challenge yourself. Stonks? What are you talking about, ibuprofen? You want to check out some stocks? I got you. Just let me know what you want to see. All right, anyways. So the bottom 3, wait, what? Hold on. I know you guys started asking for stuff already. Hold on. What do you think will be the most difficult part of this challenge? Honestly, it's the beginning. Because in the beginning, you have this thought in mind. You want to get as high as possible in as short amount of time as possible. But once you break 1,000, it gets really easy. Because now you're like, as soon as you make 50%, you're like, oh, we're up $500. This feels good. Like, but when you're up 50 cents, that sucks. Up $5, that sucks. Oh, I got you. What's going on tonight? What's up, Frank? How you doing? Welcome back. We've missed you. I was asking chat where you were. They said they haven't seen you. But yeah, in all honesty, it's when you're making low amounts of money and you see you're up like 100%. You're like, wow, made $10. It stings a little bit because you know you could have done the same thing with more money. It just stings. Fet. Okay, I gotta figure out what you guys requested first. It's like the first thing I'm seeing is Book of Meme and OP, but hold on. Well, I guess we just looked at the first 3. Okay, so we gotta look at Book of Meme. And then, what's the other one? Shit, I just said it. How can I not find it now? OP. Actually, I traded OP yesterday. Was messing around earlier trying to turn 10 into 50, and yeah, it was up $1, and I was hyped and depressed. Yeah, it's rough. Did I look at HBAR? Crypto Cruise, I barely looked at anything. We've been live for 18 minutes. So looking at OP, you're slowly chugging along. I was day trading this the other day. Yesterday. I was doing it yesterday. But yeah, so if we look at this, we can see the upsloping channel. I believe OP is getting ready to do something absolutely insane. Once it hits this $3, if it breaks out, I'm getting a feeling we're going to see it shoot up to $4.50. 150% for 8 consecutive trades is crazy. Holy shit. Yeah, it's actually crazy. But, you know, from making one solid trade, it's not that hard to make the first few. It's once it gets to really high numbers, that's where it gets tricky. It's a little tricky, because then it's like, you know the bots are going to be hunting your stop losses. So you have to go with lower leverage. So you really do need to make extremely good decisions. But if you pull it off, you become a way better trader. So right now, you can see this upsloping level of support. It's just touching it nonstop, holding support. I do believe OP is getting geared up for anywhere between the 16 to 74% upside. Looking at your daily, you're a bit on the overbought side, so a bit more consolidation could be happening. Maybe even you pull back a little bit. However, we do have this beautiful golden cross right here on the daily for OP. So keep that in mind. When it comes to trying to find a scalp trade right now on OP, you're trying to reset your 1 hour at the moment. Luckily, we do have a trend that is intact. So right now, if you were trying to get into a trade, you would be looking for something in the neighborhood of anywhere between the 1618 and the 2618. But the problem with this, since you're up here so high, you'd be looking for a stop loss all the way down here, which would suck. That would absolutely suck. And the only reason you'd look at it so deeply right now is because weird things have been happening at night. So you would mainly just be hoping this uptrend stays intact. That's it. But for the real degen out there, I know you guys are going to be like, there must be a better way. Well, there's not a better way. There's a more risky way. You can see your low and low. So you can use the exact same fib tool here to go from low to high. And then bring it down to that lowest level. Right there. And you can see how it's interacting with the price. But your stop loss would have to be below this low. I cannot say that you won't get stopped out. But if this trend continues, then 2 targets you'd be looking. The Ozu Crypto, what is up? Thank you so much. How you doing today? Welcome in. Welcome in. Huge shout out to Theo Zoo Crypto. Huge shout out to Theo. How you doing? Welcome in. Appreciate you. I appreciate you hosting the channel. Appreciate the raid. You're awesome. Thank you. Let's go. So yeah, right now, if you were trying to jump into this trade, thanks man, I'm good. I'm glad you're doing well. How was your stream? You would have 2 main targets. You'd be looking at 805 and 10%. Theo, thank you so much for the follow over there on Twitch. I'll tell you, Twitch, it's a little bit of a ghost town these days. I'm really glad you're here. It was good. Just pushed for affiliate. Congratulations on hitting affiliate. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. Congratulations. I'm trying to get to the same status over here on YouTube as well. It's a tough feat to get to. Trying to figure out if I should buy a lot of FET right now. Rich, we'll get to FET. Don't you worry. What's up, Max? How you doing? So yeah, for OP, you would be looking for anywhere between 8 to 10% upside. Well, I gotta check my degen trade. Ooh, degen. Going south. Going south. Dang, Theo, you're the best. Holy crap. Amp went crazy today? You're right. Amp did go crazy. So this one, how WW winning? What? Long saga. Y'all are wild. So yeah, with this one, you could go 20x leverage on this bad boy for the opportunity of making 160 to 200 and something percent. So this one, the opportunity is there. You could get there. You could. As long as you held support. But this is a complete degen play. And the only reason you can even think about this is because you have a low stochastic and you're sitting in neutral territory on your relative strength. If you come out to your 5 minute, this might cause some issues. So let's check. You won't regret it. Oh boy. So your 5 minute is showing a lot of signs of more downside, which kind of sucks, but that's also why we have the stop loss so very deep, all the way down to this wick low back over here. So if it were me, I would have the stop loss at $2.50, 50.07. Well, yeah, that's what I would be looking at. I would feel more comfortable on this type of trade if it was like normal trading hours, but for overnight, it's a little scary to me. A little scary to me. But yeah, that's OP for you. Nice little dive in there. All right. After OP, what was the other one? I don't remember what the other one was. I do not remember. Oh well, we'll check out FET. We will go to FET. Let's do a live trade. Oh boy. Boy. Book of Meme? That was the other one. So coming out to FET on the 4 hour, you can see you are trending up. I mean, your next resistance overhead is at 216. We're still kind of just waiting for it. You saw you did have a downtrend right here that you not only broke out, but you back tested as well. Very solid. Dow looks like going to 700. Sweet. If we manage to break this 216 for FET, we're looking at $3.05. I check C. Whenever we get a chance, yep, we'll check out some C token. We will check that out. So yeah, FET's looking pretty darn solid, but right now you are all up in the fibs. I mean, like, all up in the fibs. Deep in them. If you look at the trend here. So for the swing trader out there, you're going to be waiting for at least $3.67. Just going to be waiting it out. Oh boy, did I miss something? No, I didn't. Okay, we're good. We are good. So yeah, FET, just chugging along. Your daily is about to start getting overbought, so don't be surprised if you see a bunch of consolidation as soon as you hit this 216, because that is overhead resistance. So don't be surprised. But yeah, main target you're looking for is going to be like new all-time highs, getting up to 3673. And if you break it, the 1618 sitting at 551.8. So yeah, FET does look solid. Does look solid. And if people are calling for $10, I mean, yeah, definitely could happen. Definitely could happen. So Book of Meme, I think we checked this one out yesterday. HQZ, how you doing today? How you doing? So Book of Meme, you're on a fresh breakout. You're holding above it. As long as you stay above 9422, you're looking for 14134. Yo, what's up, Johnny? How you doing? Coming into your 4-hour time frame. 4 hours trending up. That's nice. I don't like this candle. That is a lot of selling pressure. Now I'm going to just wait and see if you hold support or not. That's a bad candle. I don't like that candle. Checking out your 1 hour. 1 hour still needs to reset. So yeah, this is just bringing in a bit more consolidation. Is most likely to happen. But remember, it is a meme coin. It's literally called Book of Meme. So it could just disrespect all TA and start running. So just be warned on that one. But for me, I would love that since you just broke above a resistance, come down, touch it, maybe even touch it twice. You know, buy it some lunch, get a drink, do something. But yeah, hold some support. I'd like that. I would like that a lot. So Book of Meme, I would be waiting. As for an overnight trade, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Ramazam A, hi. Can I look at the CTSI? Please be. Yeah, we'll get to it. We have a list growing now. And I'm not even taking that long on each chart. Y'all are just getting wild out here. So we looked at FET. We looked at Book of Meme. What up? Where would you say movers going? Saw it in Discord? If you saw it in Discord, you saw where it's going. We'll check out mover. We'll get there. Alright, so next we have up is C token. Yep, I believe it's C token. Oh, ibuprofen. What's the most amount of trades you've had open at once? Ibuprofen. That's a weird question to ask. I think the most at once was probably 5, and I'll never do that again. Because then I start getting like weirdly anxious, and I start wondering what each chart is doing, but I don't remember what trades I'm in. So yeah, it creates problems with my mind. I don't like it. Alright, let's check out C token. Cartesi agreed. What? Nanya, what up? Where would... Okay, got that. No. I know I should have bought Super. $1 for it. But the top, now it's 171 and climbing. That's wild. Super's running. Super's running. Oh. Alrighty, so that's Book of Meme. Let's go to C token. It really feels like it's too late to buy anything now. Why would you ever think that? It's never too late. You can always buy shorts. It's never too late. ICP gang. Can I check Pepe? We'll work on it. We'll work on it. We're going through the stuff. Alright, C token. Here is one that is, it's primed and ready. Primed and ready. Your 4-hour stochastic's a bit high, but you are in neutral territory. You can see the beautiful consolidation. But you have to realize where you're at on the chart. Just realize where you're at. You're at weekly overhead resistance. Weekly overhead resistance is a big deal. HBAR, please. We'll have to get to HBAR. I forgot about it. Sorry. We will get there. But the fact that you held support at 5947, great place to hold support. I'll tell you what. So if you manage to break out and you hold support again at 6921, 9627 is your target. This thing is looking pretty darn saucy. But you're most likely going to hit that 1618, which is sitting at $1.02. So hopefully that helps you out with C token. Your 4-hour doesn't really want to go that far. Your 1 hour is trying to give you some lip, trying to give you a little back talk here, but I'm sure your 15-minute wants to do it. Yeah, your 15-minute wants to do it. So C token, the 15-minute trying to lead you to the Graceland. It is trying. Add to the queue XRP. Alrighty. PBR. Yeah, I like some Pabst Blue Ribbon every once in a while, you know? It's not bad. Joe, Coinbase has never not slacked. I mean, honestly. They're the last one to list tokens. That's why it's such a big deal when they do list it. They're always lacking. Always. Want to check out Tezos? Brooke, but hungry. What's up, Brooke? Or is it broke? Broke, but hungry. Yeah, it's broke. It's not Brooke. We need another O. TRB? Y'all are getting wild. Did I do ICP already? No. No, I didn't. I still have to go to HBAR. I mean, think about how big this list is getting compared to how fast I talk about each chart. We'll get there, guys. We'll get there. Alright, let's go to HBAR. But yeah, this thing, I would think, as long as you stay above your recent lows, somewhere around the 63.28, you could see C token getting a very big breakout in the near future. So C token, definitely worth keeping your eyes on. If you happen to break above 72.27, the race is on, baby. Race is on. Do you do stocks? Yeah, I don't have a problem looking at stocks. It's just nobody ever asked for stocks. Well, I shouldn't say nobody. There's a couple that ask for stocks. But I swear, reading a stock, it's like easy mode compared to a random meme coin on the crypto space. Why haven't some coin bottomed out yet with no actual functioning? Mara? You can check out Mara. Can I check Floki also? Okay, we got to start diving into this stuff. What do you think of Tezos crypto? I think it's an interesting little crypto. Alright guys, we're going to start going into speed mode so I can start catching up. Upwork. We'll check it out. Alright, so we're starting out with HBAR. HBAR is currently injective also. Gee, y'all just still going. Still going. Alright, so HBAR right now, you're starting to downtrend a bit, but you're just consolidating. It looks like you're flagging out at 36 cents. Absolutely insane. And this is probably because people think the new SEC chair might be the guy who runs HBAR. Just maybe. As you can see from the fib tool, you just got your 50% retrace. You could be fueling up for a breakout and a run. You reset your 4-hour stochastic already. You are not overbought on the 4-hour anymore. Your 1 hour is trying to trend up while maintaining its height above the 50 simple moving average. I would not be surprised if this thing breaks to the upside, surprisingly. Going to all-time highs. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, even your 15-minute wants it. This is weird. This is actually really weird because it's way too overbought for this to make any sense. But the fact that you're starting to make higher lows, as long as you maintain these higher lows, you're golden. You're golden. Alright, moving on. ICP. Kitty Kush, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. How you doing today? Alright, 4-hour on ICP. You're still chugging along, still trying to get to that 1569, which from where we looked at it long ago, 40% upside, almost there. Give it some time. You're probably going to run into a lot of resistance up there because it's just been slow moving. But if you happen to get one of those blow-offs, you're looking at 2257 as your next target. If it keeps going, 5405. I'm guessing that's not going to happen right away. I'm guessing some consolidation will happen. So ICP still looking pretty solid. Your 4 hours trying its darndest to get up there. Your 1 hour's trying really bad to get up there, showing bearish divergence. So people are offloading it already. And you can see a little bit of bearish divergence on the 15. So here we go. ICP blast off. I don't think it's going to blast off right away. I think you're going to consolidate. HQZ says MOG is going to get listed. Go figure. That's crazy. All right. We gotta look at mover real quick, just so I can say where I think it's gonna go. So mover, we had a great breakout. Great breakout. We are maintaining above the breakout. Your next target is 45.08. That is your next target. It's like 120% upside. The fact that you broke out of that, fantastic. Now you're just waiting for indicators to reset and allow you that runway. 145% upside though, as long as you maintain above 1826. All right, CTSI. Let's jump into that. And remember, everybody, my Discord is completely free. When I find trade setups and things like that, you guys will get alerted, and I will post about them when I see them. So it's in your best interest. Join the absolutely free Discord and enjoy the alpha. Anyway, CTSI, fresh breakout, looking like you're going to consolidate because you do have bearish divergence on the 4 hour. So as long as you can maintain above 22.91, you could see 36.73 coming in next. So this one's actually pretty easy to look at. No big deal. Yeah, your 1 hour is trying to push up a little bit more. Either way, you're expecting this 22.91 to act like a magnet for your price action, TJ. Acting like a magnet. Sorry, TJ, as well as Ramazan A. Hopefully I said that right. I know I messed it up. SoFi, dang, we're getting a lot of. What do you mean, Brian? Sushi Yum Yums? Who's Brian? I don't know Brian. Are you talking about Brian Earl Spillner? Who's Brian? Green Brett. Oh boy, here we go. Alright, I don't think Super was a request. Floki was a request, though. So let's go up to Floki. Brian on base. Floki, very interesting that you caught your support down here at support at 20682. Now, since you did hold it twice, you're expecting the move to start taking action, going into all-time highs. It's really big deal. So just to start things off, you're going to look for that 50%, a bullish 5-0, which would be 26% upside from where you're at. Now, from there, you are more likely to see a 786, which could be 47% upside. And if you get the whole kit and caboodle, maybe you run up 64% for Floki. But we kind of just have to wait and see. It did get listed on Kraken, and no one cared. Absolutely no one cared. I think it got listed on Coinbase too. No one cared at all. But this is a very good sign that you not only hit a support once, you broke out of your downtrend and you hit it twice. The rally could start. Expect a higher low after this, and then maybe we get running. Anyone wants to look at Root? Tyler on base is good too. Oh boy. If anybody's talking over on Twitch, I'm sorry. I'm probably missing anything you're saying. XRP is in the queue. I need to check out XRP. That's what I need to do. Otherwise, there's a guarantee I will forget about it. So XRP. XRP is in the stratosphere. You did not manage to get to your $3 mark, what I was thinking of, but it does look like people have started taking profits. However, your 4 hour does look like it's getting ready to rally again. So, needless to say, if the trend is going to continue, then you could see price action get anywhere between this $3.58 and $3.22 level. That's really what you're aiming at. Other than that, yeah, you could just keep going down and maybe go touch some support. Like at $1.55 would be good. Ew, what a weird, how weird is that? You shot up to fall down to then go sideways. Nice little whipsaw. Watch out, they're getting rid of leverage. Be careful. Be careful. You also lost your 50 simple on the 1 hour. So, me personally, I expect a pullback, but you know what? It's just been so gosh darn hot that the pullback hasn't started yet. So, we just gotta wait. Just gotta wait. We already checked out ICP, Coinbase in slacking. Yeah, Coinbase always slack. PBR coming in next. And then we got Tezos. And then I know people started asking for stock. Yep. Oh, we're catching up fast. We're catching up fast. We're getting there. XRP's done for now. Yeah, we hope so. We hope so. But you know, then next is going to be a spot ETF filing. And then everybody's like, send it to the moon, bro. It's going to $1,000 per coin. Ridiculous, if you ask me. Ridiculous. But that's just for now. Tron, please? Hold on. Simply Better. Are you really asking for Tron? Wasn't that thing up like 83% today? What are we going to do with that? It's in price discovery. I don't know what you're looking for that one, brother. Fib Sniper. What SMAs do you use? The 50, 200? I use the 50, the 100, and the 200. It's going back up. Oh my god, that's insane. LQTY TJ. That's a crypto. We'll have to look at that. All right, let's check out PBR. PBR. Vet, Scott Miller. We'll check out some Vet. We'll get there. All right, PBR. It kind of sucks. I got to get some levels here. Oh, why request this now? Oh, it's so high. So high. Where to request it? Was maybe this double bottom? That was a great time to request it. We get it now? God, we deserve to miss these gains. We deserve it. Dang. So right now your next target is 9964. On the weekly, you have not tested support at all. Honorable mention for a support level though. It's going to be this right here. Honorable mention. You're trying to break it now and stay above it. Let's check your daily. Daily. Oh, you're trying to do it just now. It's up 14% on the new day. Got it. Got it. Straight line up. Love it. I love charts like this. This is great. You're getting into overbought territory on the daily. Checking out your 4 hour, you're starting to see a pullback. Would make the most sense in the world if it came straight back down to 5037. But we are in clown world, so there's a possibility you hold support at this 6093. Let's go ahead and dive on into the 1 hour. Shib, when you get a chance. Sure, Frank. Sure. 1 hour is trying to reset right now, so who knows? Maybe you're going to go set a higher high. Could be a possibility. I would appreciate a bit of consolidation before you do anything crazy like that. But if the trend continues from the low to high, and let's just say you hold support, you could very well see price get straight up to that 9964. Lines up with the fibs. Go figure. By the way, I'm going to take a moment here, guys, to shameless plug. We have 2 affiliated exchanges. The links just popped up in the chat. If you guys don't have an exchange that does not require a VPN or any KYC, then those are 2 great options for you. On Buy DeFi, you have amazing deposit bonuses, as well as I can go in there for all your futures trading and make sure that you get 10% back rebates on all of your trading fees. Over there on Weeks, fantastic, huge supply of tokens, including meme coins that you can leverage trade. You get these daily wheel spins, you get trading competitions, as well as amazing welcome bonuses. So yeah, both exchanges. No VPN, no KYC, and it's friendly to the US, Canada, and United Kingdom. Check them out if you like them. Anyways, Back to the TA here. So PBR looking like it's trying to get a little bit of support. Your 1 hour's trying its damnedest to reset. Your 15-minute already reset. The fact that you hit this level once, twice, now it's trying to get that first higher low. If you're trying to degen your way to a new trade, you're waiting for this moving average to get up in there. Wait for that moving average to get up in there. 41 watching, only 19 likes. Ooh, if you guys could do me a huge favor, hit the like. Please, hit the like. I mean, I'm giving out all this great free information. You guys could do me that huge favor. Hit the like. Anyways, Scott Miller, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. All right, so back into this. You do have a little bit, I guess, of a downtrend, but you need to go all the way down to what, like the 7-minute to find it? Nope, probably the 5-minute. Gotta go all the way down to the 5-minute to see what your downtrend is. This price action is just very questionable in my opinion, but if you technically break this downtrend, then you could start seeing a lot more price action to the upside. And I mean, considering where you're at in no man's land, you'd be looking at anywhere between 35 to 59% upside if this support at 6093 holds. If it does not hold, expect yourself to come straight down to 5037. Hopefully that helps you out with PBR. Hopefully you're getting some gains out of it. Anyways, let's go on to Tezos. XTZ. XTZ. Tezos. Come on, Tezos. Tezos trending up. Love to see that. Alright, so you have broken above your resistance. You're pushing up. I don't like how high the stochastic is right after this, but if you can maintain above 166, 199 is the next target. If you break that, 353 is a target after that. Absolutely crazy. Let's go down to your 1 hour. 1 hour time frame, you are overbought territory. Expect some consolidation. Expect the consolidation. I would not recommend jumping into a fresh long right now. Wait for the stochastic on the 1 hour to get low before you even consider it. But right now, I mean, as long as you stay above $1.49, you're good. The trend is intact. You're running. So enjoy the gains on XTZ. TRB. Let's go ahead and check out TRB. All right, so TRB here. Whew. I'm gonna need some water. Holy moly! We're getting through it, guys. We're getting through it. All right, TRB recently broke above $80.92, and your 4 hour just looks kind of like a limp noodle. If this was you taking a girl out on a date, she probably is not gonna like you. She's gonna ask for your friend or something. But anyways, going down to the 1 hour. 1 hour time frame, it's trying its best to keep it up. It's like, I'm trying to party with you, but you're 21, I'm 42, it's past 9 p.m. Can we just go home and watch some Netflix? That's kind of what it looks like. I would expect some consolidation here, but TRB does do really irrational moves sometimes, so be careful there. It could just spike up overnight. Your 15-minute also is saying it wants to take a nap. Maybe it wants to grab a cigarette and a donut. I don't know. But if this thing holds above 80.92, you are looking for $114 for TRB. TRB is looking pretty solid for that. Let's see what your daily is saying. Your daily is not overbought yet, but you can see how it just looks like the buyers are getting a little tired. A little bit tired. It's okay, though. It's okay. Damn, that was one hell of a move. It almost made it. What? Almost made it. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, you're right above it. Best thing you could ask for, get a back test. Hold the back test, and then get to running. The upside target, if you do hold this back test, would be a 41% move to the upside. Absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. That is TRB for you. All right, moving on. Checking out Mara. Joe, why haven't some coins bottomed out yet with no actual functioning? I don't know why. I think it's just Moon Boys buying things up that they probably shouldn't. But, you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Mara. Mara Holdings. So checking out Mara, I need to first off go to the weekly so I can mark this bad boy out. Isn't Mara doing something crazy with crypto right now? Ooh, this looks good. Oh shit, this looks really good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Mara. Mara, oh yeah. Mara, beautiful. Where are those candle line closes? Right where you're at. Oh boy. Beautiful level to be stuck at right here. Trying to trend up, not overbought. You literally were showing a bit of bearish divergence. It sold off. Now you're pushing back up with plenty of room to run. Mara looking good. Just announced they're buying and building a wind farm. One of the two. Ew. Wind farms? Hate wind farms. I actually really hate wind farms. That's too bad. But if they're going to be mining more Bitcoin, that's probably why their stock's going up. Probably why. Alright, so Mara, if you can get above $25, you're looking at $51. You're going to double up. That's 100% upside. Mara's looking solid. Spell and ZB. What? Sure, we'll check those out. Got you. Did I check Pepe already? No, I didn't. You've been looking to buy some Mara? Got it. Got it. But yeah, no, Mara's looking really good on the weekly. I don't like the stochastic here, but then again, it's not that big of a deal. Checking your daily out. Let's see what it could do. Oh, your daily's trying to push up. Daily's trying to push up. This is great. You could literally open tomorrow above resistance and start heading up to $51. So Mara, strong possibility. You see a lot of upside. You already got this move started. And for you absolute degens out there who are getting some options out, you would be looking for profit taking anywhere between 39.66, 33.90, and the next target after that would actually be a 56.32. They acquired a wind farm and will run a data center off the power. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But yeah, so that's Mara. Mara did. This is what I mean. Like, looking at a stock, it's very simple. Very simple. Because, like, on the daily, it's like, oh, we had a downtrend. If we see lower prices, we might backtest the downtrend. But you broke out once, fell down. You broke out again. Just hold support above 22.52. You're golden. Algo, we will get there. We'll get there. All right, next was Upwork. Upwork. Never heard of this company, but let's see what it's doing. Or I think Sheeb and ADA. Well, ADA looks primed for a pullback. It's in a rising wedge pattern. Shiba still, for the life of it, doesn't want to make its measured move. Still has like 38% upside. That's what I think of those two. Would you look at that? So this thing has already been running. This looks pretty darn good. And you're above resistance. Okay, cool. I guess you're just looking for the next target on this one, which would be about 22.85. And testing your 200 weekly moving average. No big deal there. Looking pretty sauced up. Looking pretty sauced up. So that's your weekly. Weekly is still not quite overbought, so you got some room to run. Checking out your daily, you're completely overbought, but it looks like the trend is still pushing you up. That's absolutely insane. So yeah, as long as you stay above 1540, 2285 is the next target. I don't know what this company does, but as long as you don't have earnings coming up, enjoy this. Wait, guys, when's our next FOMC meeting? Is it tomorrow? Is tomorrow the FOMC meeting? If so, I would be careful with the stocks. Be careful. We're expecting a rate cut. We're expecting a measly little 25 basis points, but it's going to be real sad when they only do a 25 basis point cut, and then all of a sudden you see companies going bankrupt. It's going to be absolutely terrible. But whatever. the Fed doesn't give a shit. The Fed really doesn't care. It's like, hey, nowhere's hiring. It's fine. No big deal. Alright, we checked out ICP, blast off. We gotta check out SoFi. Sam Mogg apparently might get a Coinbase listing. That's how far back I am in the chat, guys. Man, I need more jobs to open, right? We actually do, because then it's going to help out all markets. But whatever. Whatever. Alright, checking out SoFi. SoFi is skyrocketing. I mean, the place to get in was all the way down here. But you're above major resistance. That's great to see. Technically speaking, your next target right now is 22.96. That is the next target, but with how SoFi is performing, good luck for anybody stopping this freight train. You are overbought on the weekly, so don't be surprised if some consolidation happens. Checking out your daily, though. Daily's trying to reset while you just broke out of overhead resistance. As long as you stay above 14.93, 22.96 coming in hot. You're probably going to see this before the end of the year if this trend continues. It's very aggressive. It's very aggressive. But if you are currently holding SoFi, you really want this uptrend not to break tomorrow. So as long as you hold this uptrend, enjoy the upside. Enjoy it. Next target is like 45% upside. That's crazy. But once again, very aggressive. It would make a lot of sense to pull back a little bit. Would make a lot of sense. But we'll see if it happens. Actually, FOMC meeting tomorrow. Expect it to pull back a little bit tomorrow and then shoot back up. Just expect it. ZBCN. Let's go check it out. Never heard of this company. Whoa, wait a minute. It's a crypto. It's a crypto. I don't see ADA pulling back if BTC is going to 100K this month. That's okay. The indicators are saying people are offloading it. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not saying it can't pump. I'm just saying what the indicators are showing. Indicators are showing, hey, might be a good time to take some profits. Isn't the Hawk2 girl launching her coin today? Oh, ew. Honestly, I don't even understand how she got so famous. If I'm being like for real. It really doesn't make any sense to me. You're up 170%, so maybe a little profits wouldn't hurt. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I don't mind if you hold for a round trip. I'm just giving you the insights of how I would be playing things. That's really all this is. And I went through a bull market. I know what happens. As soon as everybody thinks, oh, it's not pulling back, enjoy your round trip. Enjoy the round trip. You were in Gainesville, and now you're not. Alright, so this ZBCN thing, coming off of your lows, you're still in your accumulation range, surprisingly, not overbought yet. We're going to see what happens when you hit this 14917. If you do break it, 19935 is the next target. Checking out the 4-hour time frame, not overbought, still trying to push your way up there. Looking at your 1 hour. Your 1 hour reset, and it looks like it's ready to go up there and test some resistance. I don't think you're going to have much strength once you get up there. You're probably going to consolidate a bit, but after that, hey, no telling where this thing goes. It could literally skyrocket straight up to the second level at 25561, because that's what a lot of these tokens have been doing. They've just been playing catch up, and they've been running hard. So, yeah, this thing, as long as you stay above this recent wick low at 11697, enjoy the ride. Enjoy it. I don't know if you're on leverage for this. Apparently, I could leverage trade this too. That's surprising. And yeah, if I were actually trying to look at this realistically, I could get into a trade right now with the idea of my stop loss being at that low. And I would be looking for just getting up to overhead resistance, which currently speaking, we would be looking at about 13% upside. So not too bad for a little scalp trade opportunity. Not bad. But that stop loss needs to be so low. Sol will break all-time high if it does. Sol is already planning on breaking all-time high. I hate to break it to you. Hate to break it to you. Already planning on it. Ibuprofen, there was a huge thing in South Korea that happened, so XRP dumped. Yeah, it was like they announced martial law last night. Absolutely insane. Watch support for, or will we touch grass? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? All right, we got to check out TRX. We got to check out Brian. I don't even know who Brian is. So Sushi Yum Yum, hopefully you're still around. We're checking out Brian. Brian. Okay. Well, I don't know what the ticker is for Brian. What is Brian? This is throwing us off. It's not good. Brian. Brian. Fuck. I don't know. They don't have martial law anymore. It didn't go through. Oh, it didn't? Well, that's good. Maybe that's why the markets recovered today so magnificently. That's good. Yeah, Sushi Yum Yums. I can't find this whole green Brett thing. If it's on Deck Screener, we got rules around here. It's a $5 tip in order to get me to go over there. Otherwise, not checking it out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is the benefit of me not charging you guys for requests. I could just say no. Anyways, TRX. TRX. So let's look at this moonshot. Wow. TRX went crazy. You're deep in the fibs. Can we check Saga? Sure. Deep in the fibs. Hold on. Let's go out to the daily. We can see where this thing started. So yeah, right now your target is at 4872. 4872. You're just a straight line up though. We'll see if it keeps going. I really have nothing else to say about TRX outside of it pumped. Yeah. You're so far overbought that it's like not even worth looking at the chart. So like, but yeah, next target 4872. If you happen to break that 6561, I wouldn't expect it. Why did it pump? I just blame China. Just blame China. Thank you, kind sir. No problem. No problem. News? Nah. Never any news. It's just China. All right, Johnny, let's look at Root. Root. Is this a stock? Are we looking at the stock? Oh, you're going night-night? Good night-night. Alrighty. So, looking at Root. What the hell is going on here? Alright, Root's actually crazy. What is this gap? Holy moly. Let's go out to the weekly here. It reset already on the daily? What? This thing's getting ready to run again? Holy shit. Alright. Why not? Root. Justin Sun announced he was going to invest $30 million in World Liberty Financial, Trump's crypto project. Really? Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Wow, so Root, all you have to do is maintain above 83.68, and you're looking to go to 164. This is insane. This is actually insane. Holy crap. Wow. Oh, we lost some requests. Uh-oh. Brian is good, but I'd actually like to see SWFTC. 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 Oh, Sushi, I hope you're still here because chat's going so fast I lost that one. We'll see if I can remember shit. I already forgot it. Sushi, just request it again. I don't know what those letters were. Anyways. ZRO is you can. What? You don't know if you have the trend line right? Breaking out? XRP could break out. Once again, $3 is the main target for XRP. $3.03, something like that. I mean, we can only look at XRP so very often before you just like don't even ask about it until it hits $3. Just wait for $3, man. Damn. All right, looking at the daily for this thing, you can see your stochastic reset just almost instantly. Barely any sell pressure. You're not overbought anymore. That's why I think Root has a very strong possibility of seeing $164 next. That is crazy. Root looks strong as hell. Strong as hell. LQTY. LQTY. So, LQTY has... I know I have lines on this, don't I? You're just alerting everyone. Alright, Rich. How do I not have this thing charted out? God damn it. Damn it, man. Alright, you're hitting overhead resistance. I mean, it's all but confirmed. $1.84.2 is the target. You have been running like crazy for this one. Absolute craziness. So, as long as you can stay above $1.24.9, you should be good for more upside, but you're gonna have to create a structure. This thing's been going absolutely apeshit, just straight up. You now might be putting in some bearish divergence, just maybe. So expect the resistance to hold. La resistance. Expect it to hold. Guess I'm buying Mara and Root. Kitty Kush. I mean, they're set up greatly. They're really set up greatly. But with any stock, I would highly recommend wait until after the FOMC meeting, because the volatility is going to be insane tomorrow while everyone starts questioning everything. Groper coin? Groper? What? Ski. MWE. What is up? What is up? Hold on. Before we get this party continuing, I've already looked at what, like 25 different requests. We got 46 viewers and only 25 likes. Y'all are killing me out here. You're killing me slowly. Can't even hit the like button. Just request it. Oh, it's terrible to see. It's terrible. All right. Going back into the chart. Oh, Mr. Porky was not able to join your stream yesterday. John Luca, it's okay. You're here today. That's all that matters. Checking out the 4 hour, we can see massive bearish divergence. Would make all the sense in the world to pull on back. I know Scott requested vet. We're going to get to Scott next. Don't you worry, Scott. Hopefully you're still here. Anyways. Yep, everything about this says more consolidation coming. If you pull back down to 124.9, would make all the sense in the world. Let me check something real quick. Hey, my DGen play is actually in the green. Let's go, baby. All right, anyways. So yeah, there's that. That's LG. Let's go to VeChain. Tyler Kapla, thank you so much for the sub. How you doing today? Welcome in. Alright, VeChain has been doing things. I've been looking at my VeChain bags lately, and I'm like, damn, you looking attractive as fuck. And I almost sold. Almost sold, but then I realized not even at my profit taking level yet. But currently about to hit 8 cents. Afternoon, Volk Stoy King. Volk's Toy King? We're gonna go with Volk's Toy King. What is up? Welcome in. It's afternoon for you, it's evening for me. Evening for me. But yeah, so VeChain, we are looking at overhead resistance right now. VeChain has gone on an absolute tear lately, so would not surprise me if we start consolidating, pulling back, doing something of that nature. So there's that. $1 Doge. Who knows? Who knows? I know I don't have the crystal ball, but I think it'll happen this cycle. I think it'll happen. Algo. Volk's Toy King. Got it right. Let's go. Answer 2025. Yeah, probably. So if VeChain manages to keep going, we're looking at 13 cents as your next target. It would be a really nice markup there. Really nice markup. Kitty Kush asks for Degen, Crow, Ape, and Meme. Jesus criminy. Have we seen Turbo? Nope. No, we haven't. FTM? We gotta check it. We gotta check Pepe. Alright. I'm losing a lot of the chat here. The first thing I see now is Pepe. Y'all are just going too fast. You're going too fast. We gotta look at Saga. Okay, alright, sure. Sure. Algo's in here. Alright, we're Helium in here too. Okay. Enable tips. Funny you mentioned tips. The link that just popped up inside of the chat, there's also a link inside of the description. Tips are there. But yeah, I haven't unlocked being able to get super chats yet. So we're working on that. We get the viewing hours up, we'll have super chats enabled. But anyways, there is no crypto tips. There should be a link there. There should be a link. Yeah, there should be a link there in the description. Let me double check. Hold on. Wow, there's really not a link there. Huh. Go figure. I thought there was. Where did I put that link? Now I gotta figure out where I put that link. Oh no. That's terrible. That is terrible. Anyways. Oh. Vet is currently topping out in my opinion. I will be taking some profits at this level at 8 cents. My next profit taking level is going to be at 13,458. So yeah, I'm going to be selling off half my bags here. Half of them. Because we were accumulating this bad boy at the lows. And currently being up, what is this? 300%? Didn't even know it was 300%. Out here killing it. 300%. But yeah, looking good. What's your wallet address and seed phrase? Yeah, HQZ. We're not even gonna talk about that. What? Tip button not working? The funkin' waggle you mean? Yes, it is. I just clicked it. What? Lies. Slander. Alright, I'm too far off topic. Getting back into it. Let's dive into Pepe. Because that's what I remember last. Whoa, that's bonk. Tao's pumping. QNT. Y'all are still going. That's weird. It's not going through. Alright, so looking at Pepe, you have been consolidating non-stop. Your daily has almost fully reset. You were in a downtrend, you broke out, you're holding support. Pepe, oddly enough, looking like you're about to continue your trend to the upside. So, we have to redraw our trend, which is crazy to think about. But if we maintain our level above this 1722, we could very well see anything between the 618, 786, or the 1. So 2827, 3128, 3511. This is all provided that Bitcoin does not pull back harshly. This is absolutely insane for a meme coin to do, but the daily says you could do it. Absolutely wild. Your 4-hour is trying to push up as well. This is nutty. Absolutely nutty. Algo and HBAR looking the same? Probably is. Probably is. Ski. How many other comments have come in here? Holy shit. So. But yeah, I guess the tip thing, I'll have to figure that out. I didn't know why it's not working. So weird. So weird. Are we? Hold on. Sam, we're staring at the Pepe chart. There's no way. There's no way. We're literally staring at it. Damn, it works. What do you mean, Dan? What are you talking about? I'm confused. Boot. We need a Porky coin. Yeah, right. That is gonna be the biggest rug pull ever. I would not market that thing at all. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. Dan, you're saying the tip button works. Yeah, it's okay. Fed about to break $2. Yeah, Fed looked like it was going up. We looked at it earlier. So yeah, Pepe. Anywhere between 37, 51, or 69% are the targets to the upside for Pepe. Bro, you gotta move your cam. We can't see the price. Really? You care about the price that much? There you go. You can now see the price. Hopefully that works better for you. Hopefully it works better for you. Current price. Most of the things you guys ask for, it's like in so many zeros of cents. No problem. Zane just launched it on Pump Fund. What? Talking about a Porky coin? Eod? Eod, what is up? How you doing? I think it's Eod. I'm not sure. Johnny, what's up? When did I start this channel? Technically, I started this channel like back during COVID, and I was playing games a lot. I deleted all my gaming footage, and now it's solely crypto. Late to the party. Thoughts on SHIB price? Somebody asked for SHIB a while ago. We're right next to it. Let's go to SHIB real quick. So SHIB, we're still waiting on it to get up to its resistance, or its measured move from long ago, 3854, and it looks like it's trying to move up there. Looks like it's trying to move. It'll get there when it gets there. 28% more upside is what we're looking for SHIB. I'm going to be skipping a lot of these things because y'all are... Whew. What's my BTC target for this run? 150 doable? Yeah, I'm pretty sure 150 is doable. I'm pretty sure 150 is going to be kind of a slam dunk. Pretty easy to get to. Shouldn't be that bad. It really shouldn't be. Can we look at QNT? Sure, we'll look at QNT. We've got to look at Tau. We've got to look at LRC. So, LRC. Loop ring. So, I posted the trade setup for this a few days ago. If you're a part of the Discord, you are now reaping the rewards here because we have been pushing up. But we still are looking for resistance overhead, sitting at 36.53. 36.53. Once again, Discord's free, everybody. You all should join in there because when I do post these trade setups, they tend to look pretty damn good. Just saying. Just saying. Why not? Can we look at QNT? Yeah, we can't. Wait, what do you mean, why not? What? Glad you bought QNT at 60 when no one was talking about it? Yeah, HQZ, that's the best time to buy it. Saga has a cool chart, but tokenomics. Let's go to Tau next. What is that? Look up Groper coin on ETH.
Look up Groper coin on ETH. Solana wormhole just went live a few hours ago. Og4chan meme frog since 2016.
Thank you so much for the $5. I will go on to Dex Screener. Golly. Gee. Oh yeah, the donos. $5, $10, $15, $20, and $25. They have a animation to them. And Johnny wants FTM. Got you. We're gonna take a look real quick at this Tau token. I gotta do the dono next, and then we'll get back to all the other requests. See, it works, Dan. You're right. It does work. So we're gonna check out Tau real fast, and then we're gonna go into this Groper coin on ETH. I don't even know what that is. Well, yeah, we'll do that. Tau, you're about to go into price discovery. About to go into price discovery. So if this trend is real, you're looking for first target right overhead at $69. After that, or wait, $690. My bad. Didn't realize that. Dex Screener, here we come. Yep, you are going to Dex Screener. Here we go. Anyways, 767's the target after, and then your real target for Tau right now is $866. $866. All right, let's look with this Groyer. Oh, my eyes. What the fuck, man? All right. Groyper. ETH. There we go. It's on ETH. So this is an Ethereum-based coin. Good evening, buddy. Alt season is in effect. You are absolutely right, DeCloser. You're absolutely right. So Groyper. Groyper love to troll. They are all about their trolling. Awesome. Love it. Simple, to the point. How to buy it? Great. Your tokenomics, you got 1 million, the name, Groper token, contact address. All right, 100 million total supply, not bad, which means you could actually get a very high price. Love to see it. They got a Telegram here, Groper point of view, got your memes going, you got all the socials. Love to see it. Let's check out their Dex Screener. So going on Dex Screener here, currently you have 363,000 in liquidity with only a 2.71 million market cap. That's absolutely insane. Let's go out to the daily real fast and let's start looking at this coin a bit deeper. Come on. Give it to me, baby. All right. So looking at this coin a bit deeper, it kind of seems like you're trying to find a higher low. This is great to see. Great to see. Someone's accumulating this bad boy. Love to see that. The fact that you did form a low here, second low, great. Now let's see what the trend's looking like. So if this trend actually going to stay intact, we'll go from low to high. Bring it down here. So now you do have some targets. You do have some targets based off the fibs. If people start buying this token, you could see very easily a very easy 50% retrace, which you're looking at 51% upside. You could see the 618, which is 70% upside, the 786, which is 96% upside. But this is a meme coin. So in reality, what you're going to be looking at is not only hitting your previous all-time highs, but you're expecting to get these highs somewhere around here. So 576% upside would be how I would be looking at this. You also have a downtrend that you have to worry about right here. So maybe somebody is going to notice that, but we shall see. It's kind of funny how it lines up with your 786. So even if you went straight up, it's lining perfectly up with a fib retracement level. It's as if people actually read this chart, which is a surprise. TA doesn't actually work on this type of stuff, but it's always good to look at and see where you're bottoming out. The bottoms usually work out. Where it goes to the upside usually doesn't. Considering you're at a $2.1 million market cap in full transparency, you're looking to get that 271 million market cap, which would be 100x. So let's see where that price could be. This is a 10x, so we're looking for 10,000%. 10,000%. Come on. 10,000%. We'll round down. So you're looking for this thing to hit the price of $3.06 to grab that 100x potential, because it is a meme coin. The fact that it's on the Ethereum network, high possibility you get that 100x. So yeah, hopefully this little dive into the meme coin is what you were looking for. Hopefully this helps you out in your decision making of Groyper token on ETH. But I do like that you are finding a bottom right now and catching bids off of it. That's pretty solid. Going into their Twitter account, let's see what their following looks like. Twitter, they only have 744 followers. That's ridiculously low. That's kind of crazy. Let's look at their pinned tweet. Only 30 likes. What is going on here? You have 20 likes. So on average, you're getting about 20 to 30 likes per tweet. That one was kind of high with 54. Interesting look. Interesting look. But I don't see any announcements here. So I guess on this one, you're mainly waiting for, are they going to get listed on anything outside of CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap? You really need that centralized exchange. Really need the centralized exchange. But where the price is at, it's actually a very good opportunity of buying. Where the price is currently at. So yeah, that's my look at this Groyper coin. Now let's get back to all the other requests. Alrighty. We already looked at Tau. What are we looking at next? Take a look at ENS. Yeah, we can do that. Dude, you're hilarious. Digging the casual laid-back vibe combined with stellar TA. Well, thank you very much, Fib Sniper. I appreciate it. I don't like the whole let's get crazy hyped up over. I mean, it's a chart. Like, I don't get it. Groyper is the first meme coin. You have over 1% of the tokens. That's wild. Interesting. Yeah. Yep. You have over 1% of the supply. Bridge to Solana by the community. Bullish. Oh, that's smart. Bypassing all of those trading fees or the gas fees. That's really smart. Likes to the rafters. John Luca. Yeah. Hit the likes, everybody. Hit the likes. Johnny, you want some FTM? We're going to give you some FTM because Profit wants it too. We're going to FTM, baby. We're going to FTM. FTM was looking solid. I traded it yesterday. I'm enjoying the gains I'm getting from my holdings on it. Just a little personal stuff right there. Zero sugar Dr. Pepper, bro? Fuck no. This is full sugar. What? I don't like zero sugar or anything. I don't like the zero sugar. How you doing, Curtis? So yeah, right now, in reality, FTM is looking to hit this 162 level, but we do got some fib levels based off this momentum here. Main target for me was looking at 147.22. I took profit at the 618 because I saw this weird pattern here, and you all saw me get out of the trade last night, but it does look like it's getting ready to rally. However, on the daily, you are pretty much in overbought territory, so would not surprise me to see a lot more consolidation. Hey bro, good here. Thanks for being live. No problem. No problem. I'm always here for you guys. Always here for you guys. Alright, so the 4 hour looks like it wants to consolidate. Your 1 hour is doing its best not to look like a limp noodle. You're uptrending, which is really nice. As long as you maintain above 117.77, you're definitely looking at 162.71. If you lose this level though, you do have support sitting right below you. Down here at 109.77. Safi, what is up? How you doing? Welcome in. Hello. Welcome in. Alright, after FTM, the next one I'm seeing is ENS. Did you guys have something else you want? I know you guys requested a ton of other things, but kind of lost in the sauce here. I'm lost in the sauce. Saga. Gotta look at Saga. XCN. Any thoughts? We gotta look at XCN, okay? Alright, we're going to go Saga, we're going to go XCN, and then we're going to go with whatever the next one was. Saga. Because I've been ignoring the Saga one for like the entire night. So there's that. Can I check Iotix? Another one that pumped like crazy? Sure. El Bruiser. We'll check it out. Looking to lose some money? Or are you looking for finding some take profit levels? What are we doing here? TA for Pith, please. We'll check out Pith. We'll get there. Alright, so Saga, overhead resistance you're looking at right now is looking at like 299, but the fact that you broke above your resistance, you pulled back, and now you're holding above support. You're holding above. This is beautiful. 444.10 is the level if you can get above 299.5. You are not overbought on the daily. You're trending up. That's beautiful to see. Checking your 4 hour. Not overbought on the 4 hour. That's great to see as well. Just chugging along there. Checking out your 1 hour. 1 hour wants to consolidate. I would not recommend getting into a fresh long tonight. Maybe wait for the morning. Wait for the random dip we're likely to get right before the FOMC meeting. And then plan out your trades. I need to take a quick check on Degen. Degen's just struggling. Jesus. Alright, anyways. Sup, Shib Bullflagging. You're right, Gap Filler. It's trying to anyways. We'll see how it goes overnight. We'll see how it goes. Sexy Dono Noti. HQZ. We only have the sexiest. If you guys ever donate $25, that is the sexiest one. And I think the $20 one is pretty darn decent as well. As long as you're into anime. Anyways. So that's Saga right now. You want to check out Degen? I'm in the trade on Degen. It looks pretty solid. I just might get stopped out tonight. So Saga done. XCN. I think we looked at XCN yesterday, day before. Ooh, not on Poloniex. Not on Poloniex. Can't look at it here. HTA. Or did we look at it on KuCoin? Probably looked at it on KuCoin. KuCoin would make a lot of sense. ENS. We'll check out some ENS. We'll check it out. So yeah, fresh breakout, consolidating with the higher low. Surprising to see. I would expect another test down low, but if we don't get that test, 30519. Looking like the target for now. Looking like the target. Looking at your 4 hour, you're getting into that overbought territory. You're starting to see some selling pressure. So biggest thing you need to do here is hold above 24148 so you can really say, hey, we're going to get that 30519. That's the biggest thing that needs to happen. Now, from there, if you break out of that, I mean, you have very little resistance overhead. In reality, you'd most likely be coming straight up to all-time highs at 44394. So, XCN, we're just kind of waiting and seeing what happens, but I would expect a pullback after you hit these levels. I would expect a strong pullback. We'll see how it goes. BTC liquidity grab to 88k this morning on Upbit. Holy crap, that's crazy. That's low. That's crazy. That is crazy. I was talking to him. My bad. Wait, what? Oh, gotcha. Oh, somebody wanted QNT, didn't they? Shit. ENS. Let's get to ENS. We're moving along. Just feel free to request again, guys. Doing my best to keep up with all your requests here. Doing my best. Alright, ENS. You hit overhead resistance at 46. You fell below 41.10. Trying to retake the level now. If you manage to break this level, because this is absolutely beautiful consolidation, you then will be looking at $75. You're just hitting so much resistance here, considering how fast you shot up. This was extremely likely. Big time, and I will sign up for weeks to trade it. Zane will check out big time. Oh boy. Yeah, you can actually trade it on weeks. You can put a lot of leverage on it too. So it does look like you're flagging out on ENS right now. Nice little flag here. AMD. You want to check out the stock, Ian? Is that what you're asking for? Yeah, Ian, I'm sorry. You got kind of lost in the chat there. How are you doing today? Welcome in. I'm sorry I've been going absolutely wild with all these requests. I'm sorry. Doing my best to keep up, y'all. Doing my best. So yeah, this thing actually looks pretty darn solid for more upside. Beautiful flag. Low stochastics on the 4 hour. Your 4 hour wants to push it up. Doing good, Pookie. I'm glad you're doing good. So yeah, ENS. Expect that upside, just a matter of when. Considering how slow the Ethereum ecosystem has been, it will have its day. You're just waiting for that day to come, honestly. Just waiting for that day to come. So yeah, ENS looking solid. What's your percentage here? Yeah, you get that breakout. This is a major breakout. 84% could be happening. And it would happen fast, too. It would happen really fast. Because in between these levels, there's like nothing. Come on. Come on, chart. Keep up with me. Oh my god. Let's go to the weekly. Let's go to the weekly. There's like nothing here. It's straight up and straight down. There's absolutely nothing. You got this weird little mild support at 56.36. Nothing to be worried about because there's this massive wick here. So every single time you're in between these levels, you're straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. Would be a very big deal if you got that breakout. Would be a really big deal. Alright, we're going to skip around here for a second. Let's go to AMD. I know Ian requests some other thing that I totally forgot about. And so we're going to go to AMD. AMD. Alright, on the weekly, AMD has a fantastic consolidation here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. AMD looking to break out soon. Oh shit. You got your higher low. This is gorgeous. Wow. Soon as you break out, I mean 786 target, getting back to these all-time highs. Pretty sure it's all-time high. Yeah, all-time highs. And then as soon as you break that 786, next target 252. So 224 to 252 is what you're looking for. Just maintain above this 120 level. Maintain above that. You're golden. This looks really nice. I like this. I like this. Oh, what a flag. Oh, boy. Just going to break the downtrend? Whoo! Appreciate you on XCN. No problem. No problem. So yeah, Ian, hopefully this helps you out. I don't even have to look at the daily. The weekly looks too damn good. Too damn good. We're going to check. Oh my god. Yeah, your daily. You set the low. You got the higher low from the previous. Oh my god. You're just backtesting your lows here. This is great. Breakout coming in to a theater near you. Hopefully you got your popcorn. Holy shit balls. Your 618 is 42% likely to get that 786 at 58% upside, but this thing could run 78%? Sheesh. I don't know how long it'll take you to get there, but thing looks like it's ready to go. Tell you what, that looks beautiful. About to load up on some more call options. Do it. Do it. You're not broken out yet, so that's the one thing you got to worry about. You're not broken out. So be careful with that. Justin Bedlington, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. Hopefully I didn't miss one of your requests. Alright, let's go ahead and check out Degen. I have a personal vested interest in Degen, so you guys get to see what I saw. Degen. So looking at Degen on the daily, you can see this absolute fantastic consolidation. Let's get rid of this so you can see it. You had support back here. You tested it once. You tested it twice. Now you're just trying to break out. Look at the alt season index, about to break into the alt year or reject hard. I forgot what the alt season index is. I totally forgot what it is. Hold on. I think I have a link inside of Discord, right? Oh, hello everyone who joined Discord. Hello to all of you. Is it this one? No. Is it this one? No. That one? No. I have no idea where that link went. Not a clue. Oh well. It's fine. I'm not going to harp on it too much. When Lambo? Are you talking about for Degen? When Lambo? Depends on how much money you threw into it. All depends on that. Well, let me see if I'm missing anybody on Twitch. Nope, we're not missing anybody on Twitch. Ghost Town over there. Ghost Town on Twitch. But here we are. Live on both. Anyways, so Degen. If we hold our support down here, as long as we stay above 16.25, we could see this thing run all the way up to as high as 4544. This thing looks absolutely crazy. You shared link not working. Yeah, you're gonna have to do it inside of Discord. I don't even know how to fix that on the chat. I have no idea how to fix it. We're gonna look at big time after this, Zane. Don't you worry. We're gonna look at big time after this. I'm a big Degen lover. Everyone knows that. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. 12. Thank you so much for the follow over there on Twitch. Appreciate you. But yeah, so this thing, you're looking at massive upside. And your overhead resistance is sitting at 5698. This thing is crazy. So, if you manage to go, looking at 224% upside. 224%. Crazy. What do I think about Dogecoin? I think it's consolidating. Maybe it pulls back to 32 cents. Maybe it blasts up to 57. It's in no man's land. So I don't think anything while it's still consolidating. I just don't think anything. It's been consolidating for weeks. At least that's what it feels like. Oh, geez, I'm getting tired. It's terrible. That's terrible. But yeah, my Degen trade looking like we're going south. I'm down 10% now. Absolutely terrible. But I do have a very high stop loss, so it is what it is. A bigger consolidation, bigger pump. HQZ's right. HQZ's right. I think 7 cents would be a $1 billion market cap. Would it really? Wow. It would be nice to see Degen hit that Billy mark. Hit the Billy. Anyways, let's move off of Degen. Let's start looking at big time. you know, big time moves are ahead for big time. Because big time's already up 14%. So, if you're looking to jump into a trade on this now, Zane, you kind of missed the boat. You were bouncing off support back here at 15,597. Either way, target's 31,708. That's the target. Jasmine looking good. Jasmine went crazy today. It was up like what, 23% or something? It was up pretty high. Currently, big time's hitting some overhead resistance, but I don't think it's going to stick around here for that long. You're a little overbought on the 4 hour. Not really that big of a deal. Expect a bit of consolidation. Maybe it even pulls back down to this level at 20060. But yeah, hard target is up there at 31,708. If you happen to break that target, I don't even know where price could go. I don't have a clue. Let's go out to the weekly and figure it out. So yeah, you break that level, you are likely to get up to 57.45.6. Might as well mark that out now because things be moving. There you go. So that's what big time's looking like. The thing that bothers me about big time is if we get a downturn in the market, we could very well see big time come back down to this 9 cent level. So be very careful. Make sure you're taking your profits. Would make complete and total sense if it did find a lot of resistance here for it to come back down here. So be careful with big time. Just be careful. You got resistance there. Be careful. If I want a moonshot on Pang, how's it looking right now? Well, I'll have to look at it. YOLO. I'll have to check it out. Oh boy. Jasmine, AVAX. What else are we looking for here? Hold on. Okay, I'm just going to go with the latest things that I see. So, let's check Jasmine, I guess. Alright, Jasmine. Jasmine. Alright, Jasmine went ape shit. Currently broken out. 3708. Breakout. When pullback. I want to ride the ride again. What's up, Milf Hunter? How you doing? I don't know. I think 88 could pull back sometime in the coming days. We could see a pullback tomorrow. We do have an FOMC meeting. Somebody asked for IODEX. I completely forgot about that. Who asked for IODEX? If you're still here, we're gonna look at it next. You just got to speak up and chat. But if you're not here, we're gonna go look at AVAX. So yeah, weekly Jasmine's looking pretty decent. You're not overbought yet. That was me, L Bruiser. Okay, we will check it out. HNT, yeah, someone did ask for HNT. You're right. Hi Porky, how's FWOG looking? We'll have to check that too. All right, so looking at Jasmine, if we can maintain support, this is going to be the greatest thing ever because we'll see 7 cents once again. You want Fetch AI also? Dang, brother. But this thing could rally another 92%. Crazy. Crazy. You are currently overbought on Jasmine. Expect consolidation. Expect consolidation. Maybe it does that weird grindy thing to the upside, but I would be expecting some consolidation here. You know, go to the gas station, grab some chips and Gatorade, maybe pay that random hobo outside to go fight another hobo. I don't know, but it'll take some time. Is Tron Bull cooling off, prepping for another pump to the upside? It'll probably set another high. It'll start putting some bearish divergence. On the first pump, never expect it to pull back right away. Just don't expect that. Steve says hit the likes. I agree with his sentiment. Hit the likes. All right, IOTX is sitting on massive overhead resistance. IOTX, this is the place that everyone was aiming for because it was a pocket of liquidity. If somehow, some way you break that, I don't even know where price could go. Looking at this as a trend move, ooh, we got some fibs we could look at. So we're going to line this up with the fibs and see where our resistances come close to it. So from low to high to low. So currently, if we keep going up, we should see 10 cents if we keep going up. But on the fib level, a likely possibility is hitting your 618, creating a lower high, and then seeing some consolidation. It is a likely scenario if this thing doesn't move fast enough. Now, that's a big deal that I'm saying that, if it doesn't move fast enough, because the alt season only lasts for so much time. But if you manage somehow, some way to break this 10.22.9, I mean, literally, your next target is 23.303. Kind of insane, but it wouldn't surprise me if you shot up to that 10.29, came back down, held support, popped up, held support, and then went. Would not be a surprise one bit. So that is what I see out of IOTX. IOTX looks pretty darn good consolidating here. Pretty darn good for it. And your 1 hour is not oversold, so I would not expect it to start going crazy, but you never know. IOTA's already up 18%. This thing could follow. Could follow. So yeah, there's that. Let's go check out AVAX, then HNT. Spell breaking out. Can you look at it, please, if you get a chance? Yes, we'll look at it if I remember. All right, AVAX hitting our full 100% trend movement. If we break this level, your next stop is 63.54, and your main overhead resistance is sitting at $70.11. Ah, Safi, you did ask for Pith a while ago. Let's take a look at HNT, because I know that was before you, but then we'll check out Pith, we'll check out Spell, we got to check out Fetch AI, we got to look at, I don't know what else, we'll see. Alright, so yeah, right now, AVAX on the 1 hour, you're starting to get back up into that overbought territory. Over the night, expect a bit of consolidations. Ty, should you buy more AVAX? Not right now. You're just waiting for it to get up there. Not right now. You're up 66% on it. That's not a bad gain. But yeah, no, you would wait for a substantial pullback. Right now, if you're buying more, you're hoping that it's going to stay above 47.78. That's literally the only hope. If it breaks 70, you're going to $98. So if you feel like you're close enough to support and you think this move's going to go, sure, do what you like. But you should have been accumulating this thing down at like 13 bucks. So you wouldn't even think of buying more now. You would just be thinking when to take profits. But noted, no one likes to be here when the markets are down. So all right, let's go ahead and check out HNT. Crypto LFG. I don't think I said hello to you. Hello, Crypto LFG. How you doing? Oh, this is nice. So HNT, not looking bad. Not looking bad at all. You are above resistance after getting a pullback. That's pretty solid. That's actually pretty gosh darn solid if you ask me. Holding it. You're holding it strong. Jiminy Christmas. So let's get our fib out here and let's see how it lines up with overhead resistance. So here's your overhead resistance here. So I'm thinking you're going to get to that 786 at 11.1329. After that, if you keep running, you could see a blast off all the way up to $20.14. So HNT does look pretty darn good on the weekly. You're coming out of neutral territory. It has reset. Your daily's a little bit overbought, so expect a little bit of consolidation before this thing starts running. Your 4-hour time frame, reset the stochastic. You're not overbought anymore, but your MACD is showing you kind of need to consolidate a bit longer. So maybe you get an uptrending consolidation before blast off. HNT looks pretty good though, pretty good. But you're consolidating now. This would be a place in which you'd notice a lot of most likely longs accumulating their position. Should I sell your BTC and go all in on alts? I mean, that's never a good idea. You should work more. That's what you should do. Daryl IMX, alrighty. But now we're moving on to Pith. McLovin, you back into FIL? Starting to run, baby? No. No, I'm not. God, I need to work DoorDash. Yeah, Zane, I always say work more when you want to buy more. If you're thinking about selling off other assets, they better have topped out and have no more upside. The only thing I always recommend, cycle your altcoins into other altcoins, but don't sell. Don't sell your Bitcoin. Don't do that. That's one thing I hold pretty, like, don't do that. I hold pretty steadfast on that one. Don't sell your Bitcoin. You don't want the big boys to own your Bitcoin. You don't want to buy back in at a higher price. You don't want to do that. So sell the ETH. Sell your organs. Oh boy. Also, really bad idea to sell ETH right now. It's like one of the last large caps that just hasn't really moved that much. It's going to have its day. And then all of a sudden you'll be like, oh, I shouldn't have sold that. Dang it. Yeah, just bad move all around. Pith working its way up to 61 cents. Not too shabby. I like that you hit a support once, you hit it twice, now you're rallying. You are likely to go back up and test these highs. What you do from there, no idea. You could find a lot of resistance. You could do something like that, but longer term, you're nowhere close to being overbought on the weekly, so you very well could get back up to this $1.09 level. Going to your daily. On your daily, you are in overbought territory, so expect this thing to look like a limp noodle for the next couple days while it resets some of the indicators. Stochastic is literally flatlining to the upside. Expect that thing to try and reset. 4-hour currently is trying to trend down while price is trending up. Bearish divergence is happening. Would not be a surprise, in my opinion, if you came back down to 46 cents before seeing higher prices. Would not be weird whatsoever. Going into your 1 hour. 1 hour time frame is starting to show a bit of selling pressure. You could see the first lower high, so don't be surprised if you see 46 cents. So that's what I see out of Pith right now. But for a longer term outlook, $1.09 is your level that you're looking for. You're not even going to worry about the 61 because you're just expecting to go back up to those all-time highs. You just got to consolidate. So if you're already in Pith, you have time to accumulate more. You really do. But 106% upside if Pith decides to do something crazy. All right. Moving on from Pith. I guess we're checking HBAR. Oh, IMX. Checking out IMX. And remember, guys, if I'm skipping over your request, I'm not trying to ignore you. You can see the chat as well. We're getting a lot of requests in here. I'm doing my best to keep up, and I lose a lot of requests because the chat's moving so fast. What is this? Poct looks good. Pablo Jr., welcome in. Hello, how you doing? Wow, currently we got 60 viewers. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming in here. If you guys do enjoy this style of content and you have not done so yet, please tap that like button. I would greatly appreciate it, and it would help the channel. And if you have not done so, please subscribe. We need all the subscribers we can get. We're at 707 subscribers. We are 293 away from being able to get that sweet ad revenue, because I'm going to whore myself out more than what's that little rain child girl thing. I'm gonna whore this channel out more than her. What's her name? Start with a T? I just remember last name because it's Rain. It's easy. Fuck. Old resident sleeper. I was here like 2 weeks ago. Early days. Yeah, super early days. Super early days. Alright, Immutable X. No Diddy. Hold on. Does anybody know who that Rain person is that I'm talking about? GFI higher? I don't know. What's GFI? I don't know who that Rain girl is. She's like 19. She made, what, 43 million or something on her OnlyFans. How about Amp? You are Unk. I'm Unk? Okay. Who the fuck is that? God, what is her name? Sophia Rain. Yeah, Sophie Rain. There we go. That sounds right. Thanks, Ty. Thanks, 12. Okay. Yeah, God, I couldn't remember her name for the life of me. I can't understand. I couldn't understand how she got so famous, because I remember she's like 19. Like, God, she's so young. She liquidates assets. Oh, that's dirty. Ew. Alright, Immutable X on the daily. We are in overbought territory. I would like a back test at 189. That would be nice. As soon as you said OF and 19, I knew it was Sophie Rain. She's just a porn star. That's pretty funny. I'm pretty sure she's going down as like the fastest or youngest multi-millionaire. Like, I'm pretty sure of it. Like, there's no way. That's crazy amounts of money just to like do that. She's hot. That's it. I don't know, Ty. She's a child. That's bad baby. All right, so right now, Immutable X, I would like it to sit around that 189 for a while. You're in that overbought territory on the daily. It would like to see that reset. You're showing bearish divergence on the 4-hour, so I would expect a reset as well. I'm thinking tomorrow is going to be a weird day where we see that sudden spike to the downside before we start going back up. If we see a sudden spike to the upside before the FOMC meeting, be careful, pullback is coming. So be careful with that. William Curry, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you, William. Thank you. Bad Baby. Who's that? Who's Bad Baby? If me and Khalifa started an OF, it would be all over. Didn't she? I don't know. I got a wife. I don't know. The idea of watching that stuff, it's just like brain rot. Cash Me Outside Girl. That's her name? That's the Catch Me Outside girl? Had no idea that's what she went by. Ugh. Ever since I saw that clip, Catch Me Outside, how about that or whatnot, I was like, she just looks trashy. You know? Just, ugh, gross. Don't like it. Alright, so everything about Immutable X is telling me you're going to go test support, which likely means this thing's about to pump up to 262. So understand what I said there. I think it's going to go down, therefore I'm countering my idea. Because it looks so tantalizing for a short, it's probably going to pump up. Be careful if you're trying to short this. Crifty AI, low market cap, big upside, only 2 months old. Correct. Alright, that's cool. Awesome. See Laos? Laos? Damn it! I'm sorry, I can't say her name. I'm just American and a little sorry. She marketed herself after she went viral. Similar talk to her. Yeah, I can understand that. I can understand that. It's amazing how easy it is for people to get internet famous these days. I just feel like the attention span of most people, it's just not really there. I see somebody ask for HBAR again. I'm pretty sure I saw that. How about AMP? Aaron, you want to check out AMP? Okay, gotcha. GFI, got to check out that. CRV is just going off. Money is definitely coming back into the markets. That's true. You would be 708? Wait, what? Be 708? I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. Sorry, we got into that whole, like, Sophie Rain stuff, and we got sidetracked. I'm sorry. What we think about MAD? I think the CBAL... You think the Cabal, but they got nice social and trending market cap? We'll have to check it out. So yeah, HBAR right now, you can see we are getting higher lows. It's looking like HBAR is getting ready to rally, which is shocking to me. If I were trading this, I would be looking for about 21% upside. It could double top up here, which would be really nice. Hood at 40 bucks. Interesting. TLM, BTC, double bottom. Really? I saw, I think I saw TLM was shooting up earlier. I think it might have been TLM. I'm not sure. If all XRP holders was set their sell limit to 100, that's what XRP's price would be. That's fair. That's fair. Can I check out Robinhood stock? Yes. We'll have to get there. Y'all are getting me all lost in the sauce here. Hold on. Uh-oh. Maybe we start seeing that sell-off. If we see it sell off, we're going to look for support down here at 27972. So once again, it looks like you could take a long. It really does look like it. At least on the 15-minute. Let's check the 1 hour. Your 1 hour looks like you could too. So be careful with these. It's starting to look like you're going to start seeing SIM token. You'll give me a sub. Okay, cool. Hopefully we get there. So as it starts looking more and more like you can keep going long, expect a sudden pullback, and in that pullback, all those longs are going to get their money stolen, so expect it to come down a little bit further than you expect. So probably down to this 50 and not holding support here. So be prepared for that. Compound breakout, I hope. Okay. I hope so too. Anyways. Moving along from the HBAR. Oh, but boy. We got so many different things here. AMP. Let's check out AMP. So Aaron, I'm guessing you were just like, oh, how about that AMP token? Yeah, it's gone crazy. You're at major overhead resistance. I'm guessing you consolidate around here. I'm guessing. But if you break out, 24264. You literally will double in price. Literally double. VeChain, if you haven't already, Jordan, we have. All right, Ryan wanted GFI. Ryan wanted some GFI. Goldfinch. Interesting. Goldfinch. I've been here before. Wow. FWOG, please. Oh, yeah. Steve, did you ask for that like an hour ago? My bad. That's my bad. So, GFI, you happen to be in no man's land. So, either you come down and test support, or you continue your uptrend and you go up and test 335. There's really not much in between. It's going to be one or the other. One or the other. Up there, down here. Your 1 hour is basically saying more consolidation. Your 4 hour is saying it's going to try to go up, but it's about as much as like, I'm going to try to make it to my girlfriend's baking show. It's just not really that much fun. So, yeah. Something like that. We definitely checked out QNT. So we'll have to loop back around to that. But I know we looked at it. I know we did. But yeah, Goldfinch just looks like more consolidation. Consolidation. Angie Torres, hi there. How about Nazana and Radio? They're both part of the Solana ecosystem. Thanks, bud. Cheers. Angie, we'll get to it. We will get to it. Shout out to the ladies in the crypto space. There aren't enough of you. Shout out to you guys. You guys are the best. Alrighty. So yeah, that's what I see out of GFI. GFI just looks like a bit more consolidation. As long as you can stay above 2097, then you're golden for like $3.35. So as long as you stay above, you're golden. You're looking good. XRP made its movie. Did it really? Did it really? That's crazy. Cryos? FLDT? I've never even heard of that. We'll have to check it out. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and jump into the FWOG because they did request it a long time ago and I just completely skipped over it. But is what it is. Alright, currently above some resistance. Great to see. Checking out your 4 hour. Much appreciated. No problem, Ryan. No problem. I do my best to keep up with you guys. It's just sometimes y'all get ahead of me and then I struggle to catch back up. Let's get rid of this because that already played out. Beautiful downtrend that is now broken out of on the 4 hour. That's absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Look at that breakout. Now, one of two things can happen. You can maintain above support, or you can come back down for a nice little back test, which would make the most sense. If you can stay above 34173, that would be fantastic. But right now, it looks like you're bearishly back testing the 200 simple moving average on the 4 hour. You have a high stochastic. You're in neutral territory. This could rally, but you're just expecting to confirm your lows or even get a higher low. So let's move all this and let's see where the trend could take us. So looking at the trend, anchoring from here, going up, coming down to the new recent low. Right now, you can see also on the fib, you are finding resistance here. Likely to come back down to the bottom. Likely to happen. Not saying it will, just likely. But then after that, you'll be looking anywhere between the 618, 786, or the 1. So you could be seeing price coming up. Sucks when I do it like this, but I need to figure out what that price is. Damn it. Alright, price could be coming around to 57,617. Any one of those levels. Jesus Christ. I'm just not even going to worry about it. But let's just say you confirm your low. Could see something around 105, 132 to 170%. Could see that. But if you manage to just test your demand line, then of course it's slightly less gains. But it does look pretty solid. Everyone should send at least 2 of their friends the link to watch. Let's get Porky where he's trying to go. Nell, I appreciate you. That would be awesome. Now I asked like an hour ago, bro, we never did it. Just been quiet. We did do QNT. I literally went to it. I'll show you. QNT. We were just there. Yo, what's up, Flip Coins? So QNT breaking out of 148. You're expecting to consolidate. It's a major breakout point. Major breakout. Looking at your weekly, you can see how major of a breakout this is. You're overbought on your weekly. It would make the most sense to either consolidate here, back test as support, or come all the way back down to $99. Coming back down to $99 surprisingly would be the preferred, but you also have some support at 127.30. Crispy Lifestyle, totally forgot about paying. Totally forgot about that. There you go. So that is what we are looking at for QNT. Are you happy with your anchor gains so far? Jake, of course I am. Of course. Hopefully, you all got in on those anchor gains as well. I like to give you guys charts before they start doing crazy things. Have you looked at eGold yet? I'm happy with those gains as well. Same with my VeChain gains, my AVAX gains, my FTM gains. I hold a lot of different crypto, guys. A lot of different crypto. Alrighty. Thanks, man. No problem. Heathog? Is it Heathog? Or is it Heathog? Heath OG? We're gonna go with Heath OG. Yeah. God, that's hard for me. Holy crap. I'm just trying to say your name. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. Alright, so, yeah, coming down to your 4 hour. You only hold USDT. You aped in NFA. Wait, what? Oh, it's Het Hog. Never would have guessed that. I literally never would have guessed that. That's crazy. Wow. QNT just doesn't want to give up, does it? Maybe you see 195. Just maybe. Just a nice little blow off top. Might be scary. Might be scary if it does that. Also, Jake, good morning. Good morning. Alright, before I get too far into this, I'm sorry, fellas. We're going to let the lady jump the line a little bit. Do you think QNT will do well this cycle? If so, why or why not? It will do well because the market will do well. Outside of that, I have no other insight on QNT. I don't look into projects that deeply. I just stare at their charts. When you have crypto, most assets are momentum-driven assets. It doesn't actually matter about their fundamentals when a bear market comes. Does not matter whatsoever. And if anybody wants to argue with me on that, what did Solana do? It went up to $260 last bull run, came down to $9. Fundamentals were actually the same. This whole time, fundamentals have not changed. Look at Ethereum. Shot up to like $4,000. And then it got absolutely fucked. Gains over utility. Yep. QNT is a leader in real world assets. I thought Ondo was. What happened to Ondo? Did Ondo get screwed? Great insight. Hi, man. Charday? I've never heard that name before. That's wild. Hey, welcome in, Charday. I'm sorry beforehand if I ever call you Sade. My mom loved the singer of Sade. Loved it. Anyways, let's get into the next one. Nozana? Nas. That's what it is. No problem. I was named after her. No shot. Okay. Alright. Wait. Are you a lady too? Hey, shout out to the ladies in the space. We need more of you. We need more. Nicholas Tizos. We looked at that earlier. We'll get there again. We'll get there again. Bride, Angie, hopefully you're still here. Hopefully you're still here. Yeah, shout out to the ladies in the space. You guys are the best. Honestly, not enough of you. Need a lot more. So Nas, currently on the 4-hour, looks like it's gearing up for a breakout. Honestly, looking like it's gearing up for a breakout. Your 1-hour looks like it's trying to hold you back. So maybe it'll happen in the morning. Who knows? Either way, you have two targets right now. Two targets. Main target is this 508035. Main target. What you would expect to see is for it to hit, then pull back, hold support, and then push its way up to 635. But we're in clown world. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Right now, 2021 newbies jumping in and dropping bags in 2021 coins that pumped. Soon money will flow into larger caps as crypto bros take profits and switch to larger caps for stability as they ride them. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Clown world. Yeah, we're honestly in a clown world. Pork is a smooth operator. No, I'm a married man. I'm a married man. That's all it is. Super married. Anyways, Angie also wanted Radium. I forgot what their ticker is. Rate shit. What's Radium's ticker, guys? God damn it. Ray. It's just freaking Ray. Okay, it's Ray. God damn it. All right, looking at Radium. Let's go out to the weekly. Jesus. Didn't realize it was so high. Did not realize it was so high. Don't I have this chart somewhere else? Sade. There it is. Do have the chart somewhere else. There we go. That's more information. All right. So Radium. Hey, remember the other day we were looking at Radium and I said it was going down? Let's freaking go, baby. I called downside in the bullish of markets. I feel good about it. I feel really good about that. It's just resetting, honestly. You're looking to hold some support at 392. After you hold support there, you're really likely going to 966. Looks crazy. Anyways, fucking called that shit. Oh, we called it. I love it. Oh, man. Do you see that? That's crazy. It might underperform to the downside, but we fucking called it. Need to catch the next runner. Yeah, it's looking like it's probably going to underperform. Maybe tomorrow it'll give us the entirety of the measured move from this rising wedge. But anyways, let's get rid of the rising wedge. Let's not worry about it anymore because I feel good about it already. I would have taken profits on the short yesterday. Would have done it. You're currently on a downtrend that's trying to break out. There's that. There's that. Now, if we're looking at the trend this thing has been doing, we'll just go from low to high. So currently, if you manage to break out from this level, you are now looking at anywhere between 767 and 966 as your targets. So Ray looking pretty darn solid on the daily. Let's see your 4-hour. Your 4 hours not being nearly as nice. So now I'm starting to think getting that back test down here makes a lot more sense. You set a low already once. It would make sense to set it one more time, confirming the validity of this level. So I would just wait for a little bit more consolidation on Radium and then let it ride. If you're already holding it, I mean, what's another 20 something percent? What's 21%? What's another 21%? It's fine. It's fine. Me personally, when I saw that rising wedge, I would have sold the F off. Well, awesome. Thanks for the TA. No problem, Angie. No problem. Here to help. Here to help. Alrighty. So we checked out Ray. I know I need to check out Dogecoin again. Let's see. What else do we have? Oh, boy. Flip coins. Yo, what's up? How you doing? Just enjoying the stream, bro. Crispy lifestyle. Peng! Gotta check out Peng. We also have to check out NFA. I think I skipped a token that you asked for, El Bruiser. What token did I skip? Trying to keep up with everything. It's so hard. So hard. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm only one man with two eyes. And I'm amazing at rugby. That's all I got for you. Should you sell XRP for info? Should I sell your XRP for info? What? What are you talking about? Ondo. Damn, autocorrect. Got you there, brother. Why would you... What? Algo, bro. KD8. Thank you so much for saying that. We gotta look at Algo. He's been asking for like a day. Gotta look at that. We gotta look at Algo. I'm sorry. Really good stream port. Get some super chats. I'm like 400 viewing hours away. We're close. We gotta get the viewing hours, guys. Gotta get those viewing hours. But in the meantime, there's a link that's popping up in the chat where it says like donos. It would be a real shame if you clicked on it. Anyways, so yeah, Peng, we're broken out. That's the positive. We are broken out. The negative, based off the fib levels, we're finding the most resistance at 16.85 for Peng. But if you're looking for the moonshot, Peng is it. Peng is the moonshot you're looking for right now. And yeah, looking at your weekly, you can see how you set a low. It's at your lowest level. So realistically, if you were trying to trade this bad boy, you would look to more than likely get this 252% upside. Probably come all the way back down. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm holding the thing too. But after you do all that, your next target's 784% upside to get back to its all-time high. And the craziest part of all, damn, Porky skipping all the QNT hate posts. I don't even know what the hate posts are. I can barely see what's going on here. Anyways, so yeah, this thing could do that 7x, but you can leverage trade this on weeks. That's kind of the most crazy thing of all, and that's the only reason I believe these things are actually going to play out properly, because you can leverage it. That's the craziest part. So yeah, Peng, I'm seeing plenty of upside for it. Your neutral territory on the weekly, your daily right now is in the neutral territory as well, trying to trend up. You just recently retook your 50 simple, your 100 simple moving average. Been bouncing off of the 100 and the 50 like a gosh darn ping pong ball. It's going nuts. It's going nuts out here. But yeah, Blue Lantern, what do you mean about hate talk about QNT? What? I don't even see it. QNT left Twitter like a bunch whiny... Oh, really? You'll be selling them first? Wow, did they really? Het Hog wants Moonwell. We gotta check that out. Check that out. Joe, ICP just hit 15 bucks. Nice. It's moving. Alright, let's check out Algo before I forget it for the 100th time. We've been live for 2 hours and wow. Now I'm saying 200. 2 hours and 30 minutes. If you haven't done so, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button. Would greatly appreciate it. Alright, Algorand here. You're sky high, but if you look at this daily bearish hammer, you would not own Algo anymore. That is a horrendous candlestick. You see that candlestick, you realize the sell pressure there, you would not own Algo anymore. Pullback will be coming in the near future. That is a terrible, terrible candle. Jesus. Wait, can we even call it a hammer? I mean, really? Can we? Yeah. That's on the daily. The fact that it's up at all is weird. You realize that sell pressure? It's insane. So HBAR, I think its downtrend is beginning. On Algorand. That's Algo. Algo looks like dog shit. Dog shit. Yep. Terrible. The bearish divergence finally has a chance to play out. Thank goodness. Your uptrend still technically intact. Who knows? Maybe intraday they push this thing up to 62.81. Maybe. But, I mean, maybe you find support at 28 cents. Maybe. I think Algorand had a good run, though. Algorand had a good run. You got Algo, but I can't sell till January 1st. Ooh. What, for taxes? Terrible. That's terrible. It's awful. Eric wants to check out math? Alright. But yeah, Algo just, no. This is not the asset to own anymore. That one daily candle ruined it all. That one daily candle is like you went rollerblading, and then you went to the bathroom, and then you got crabs off the toilet seat, and then you went home to your wife, and she got crabs, but then she had like a side dude who had herpes, and so now everybody has to go get new ointment. Like, this looks terrible. It looks really bad. I know, none of you saw where that story was going. That got crazy, right? This isn't great. Alrighty. Not pitches, but oh, got you. Alright, Nicholas wants some Tezos. We're going to check out Tezos. Oh, boy. I know I missed whatever the new coin was that was low cap or something. Sorry. By the way, Charday, did you ask for any token? I don't want to forget about you. Yeah, fellas, sorry. Ladies get to cut the line, if I remember. Kinda. I guess it's really a flip of a coin if they get to cut the line or not. Alright, Tezos. On the daily, you are overbought, but you are above 166. You're very likely to go up and touch 199, but expect a lot of consolidation at these levels. Just expect the consolidation. Once again, we have FOMC meeting tomorrow. Don't be surprised for some weird price action until the end of the trading day for the stock market. Do not be surprised. DGen, how do you spend this entire stream going nowhere? Wild. Alright. Carrot. Maybe we'll check it. We'll peek on XDC again. Peeking on XDC one more time. No, I didn't, but thanks. Alright, no problem. Evening, can you touch on SHIB quickly? Yeah, Nick H needs to go up like 36%. Just to hit overhead resistance and measured move from like eons ago. So that's really what you're waiting for SHIB. Alright, XDC. Currently you're in no man's land. I would appreciate a backtest down at 6382, but your next target is 11756. I'm learning candlesticks. Is the ugly daily candlestick on Algorand similar to XRP daily? It probably is. I don't even know what that looks like. You can't chart math token? No, I can. We're just getting there. Oh no, kept post hate posts. And now since you went back, you're going so like 5 hate posts. My bad. Oh, got it. Yeah, I'm back all the time. Juggalots to the moon. L Bruiser, what is Juggalots? What is that? Somebody wants Myro? Got it. Wait, flip coins. I thought you wanted SATA. Now we're doing that? Okay, cool. But yeah, XDC, you're just kind of a bit elevated. No big deal. Likely to consolidate more, but you already are showing the consolidation starting. So be ready for your consolidation. Let's dream about Terra Loon C making it back to just $1. Yeah, right. That thing got smoked. Nobody should expect it to hit $1 ever again. Oh my god. That's so bad. I don't even know what I was planning on looking at next. Sorry. Lost track here. Loon Sea. Holy crap. We got to check out Dogecoin for Dream Tanks TV. Hopefully you're still here. Dogecoin. So Doge, we're just consolidating. We're making, some might argue, as a bull pennant. Others might say a Dragonfly Doji. Not quite. So a Dragonfly Doji HQZ, it would be it would basically be like the candle is non-existent. So it's it's either a hammer or a pin bar. It's one of those. It's a hammer or a pin bar, but it's extremely bearish. Extremely bearish. Monkey says, Steve, we got to check out Monkey. I just saw that. Gotta check out Monkey. But, so Dogecoin currently consolidating. You're literally in the middle of your consolidation pattern. So you could go to the bottom. You could go to the top. But I think you're going to consolidate somewhere out till like December 15th. Could take a while. Sharday, thoughts on Solana? 40% upside. Blue Lantern, that's crazy. You held it for that long. That's wild. Good for you, though. Legit, thank you so much. No problem. But yeah, you're just consolidating. Consolidation. Sada. What is Sada? I just lost it, but nope. Saga. Don't know what Sada is. Sorry. While you're on Doge, price targets. Oh, it's either going to go to 34,005 or 57,326. As long as the trend stays intact, you're more likely to hit 57,326 than 34,005 at this very moment in time. Because you're going sideways for so long, it is resetting your indicators. So don't be surprised if it takes you all the way out until like December 15th before you see that actual breakout. But when it does, it should be glorious. Thoughts on Arbitrum? I don't know. We got to go check out Solana for Sharday so she can see what I mean. Or you holding Sol? What's my top out of it so far? Yes, I've been holding Sol since like $12 is my average entry for Sol. $12, $13, one of those. But yeah, right now for Solana, I'm looking for it to hit $323. We had a very beautiful consolidation. We hit a low once. We hit it twice. It does look like our relative strength hit the exact same level in the 4-hour. Looking pretty solid. Looking pretty gosh darn solid. Yeah, guys, I made a whole video about literally how I DCA. You all should take a look at it. It just says how to DCA like smarter or something. The video is there. You guys will have a new perspective on how to make sure you're buying super low. If I go to my channel, hold on. If I bring up my channel here. Such a refreshing channel, no BS. Hey, that's what I do. So it's right here. DCA, dollar cost average. Why not do it better? Right there. I'm going to share it for all of you. Because I want you all to like sit here and realize the way my mind works when it comes to DCAing. There you all go. You guys can check it out for yourself. Give it a little view. Maybe if you like it, hit the like button. But it's literally how I like to. Number 1, buy low. Number 2, only buy low. I do not buy high. I really don't. I focus in on other projects to then do the exact same thing. And that's how you end up accumulating an absolute ton of tokens. Just all over the place. But yeah, hopefully that video helps some of you out. Maybe you guys can bookmark it or something. Check it out. But yeah, no, I figured it would help. Then I also have the exit liquidity thing. Don't become exit liquidity. Don't do that. Yeah. Sade is Sharday. Thank you. No problem. The artist. The artist is what? You hold on. You call the artist Sharday? No, Sade. Sade. You made a video on how to DCA. You made a video on how to DVDA. That's a Bayes kettlebell joke. What? You only chart large caps? Motherfucker, what? No, Eric. I chart all coins. I chart them all. Shit. Eric, did I skip over your request? Damn it. Math. That's what Jesus Christ. You're gonna feel real dumb when I pull this up. You're gonna feel real dumb when I pull this up, I promise. Math. No, we chart these small caps, bro. We chart the shit out of them. Your target. If you break 41.66, all you have to do is stay above 31.37. I mean, your real target right now is at 786 up here at 72.07. That's your real target. 127% upside. Only chart large caps. Oh. Yo, Chad Daddy NFT. I'm gonna just call you Chad. Thank you so much for the follow over there on Twitch. Sorry if you're talking. I'm also live on YouTube. I'm trying to get back with all the other double vaginal, double anal. Wow, that's wild. Tao's pumping. Eric, thanks, bro. No problem, Eric. But yeah, no, I look at literally all charts. The fact that you just broke out of your consolidation and you back tested as support, this is beautiful. This is great. First target, 41.66. Second target, look for that 786. Maybe you slow down at the 618 because of this 60.39, but I would be aiming at that 786. And then if you break that, I mean, good luck. Good luck. You're just running. Your major overhead resistance at 98.26. Crazy. Check cash yet? Nope. Did not do it. Chad, Roger. Yes, Chad. Thank you so much for understanding. Appreciate you. Tao Pumlin. Okay. Pumlin. Made by South Park creators like 20 years ago. Shit. I don't watch enough South Park anymore. I need to get caught up on some South Park. Last thing I remember about South Park is Tegrity Farms. SCRT breaking out of Rising Wedge. Can you check it out? Sure. We'll jump into it. Yeah, I'm stubborn. If I'm down, I'm rarely sell. That's craziness. That's crazy. Want to check out Ondo, Harry? Jug Aloris are insane clown posse fans. You actually went to high school with ICP in the 90s near Detroit. Wait, what? Steve, that's wild. We here still. Let's go. Blue Lantern bot. That's great. Talk about Lindsay over there. Myro. I knew I was forgetting something. All right, Myro, and then we're just going to start skipping stuff. The McRib is back. BTC historically goes up 2x after the McRib returns. What the fuck? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Oh, I didn't even know that. That's news. Jesus. Wow, that's crazy. That's real? That's crazy. Alright, Myro. Great thing just happened. You were in a downtrend, you hit support, you touch support again. Guess what? Game is on for Myro. First target 14,794. Second target 21,716. Myro is getting ready to launch. I would be looking for that 85% upside if I were trading this. After that, maybe, you see the 120% upside move. Let's go Myro. Myro's out here. Now that's a crypto strategy for reals. That's true. That really is. HQZ, I posted that question yesterday. Wait, what? Looks like XRP could actually flip ETH this cycle. Who knows? Maybe. Who knows? What did I say I was going to next? God damn it. Gotta check out Cass. Okay, gotta check out. I see Cass. Fuck. I don't really see anything else right now. We're going to Cass. XRP is not flipping ETH. Hey, you never know. You never know. Great minds think alike, Rich. It's funny. That's funny. You guys are in that hopium world. I love it. Love it. So, Caspa, we are still looking good. We are above our first fib retracement level. This is fantastic to see. This is what we want. Reality, we're looking to get up to this 18,9995. And then if we break that 18,995, I'm looking for 21,728. That's really what I'm looking for, which is, from when we looked at this yesterday, a 40% move to the upside. It's going to take some time. It's going to take a lot of effort. But yeah, looking pretty decent. Ray, you really want to look at some Loon C? All right, Ray. Porky doesn't like when we say good things about XRP. Oh, I don't care if you say good things about it. I don't believe XRP is going to do nearly as well in the short term as people think. Longer term, hey, anything's possible. But in that short term, yeah, right. Yeah, right. I mean, I saw a TikTok the other day. Homeboy was like, XRP could go to $1,000, and I have reasons why. I'm like, he's full of shit. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. He can say that stuff and nobody calls him out on it? That's wild. I hope HBAR flips everything this month. Oh, God. So yeah, right now, Loon C, you're looking for your last target up here at 17612. If you hit that, I mean, high probability you're going to get to that 19660, but past that, I don't even know where price could go. Not a clue. No idea. Could go much higher, could just turn around. So maybe Loon C's next target after that could be 33241. Maybe. Could happen. I think the funnier part is a lot of people don't even realize Loon C is still a fully functioning chain. It can still do everything. The only problem is Loon C had an algorithmic stablecoin that screwed the token and it printed way too many. So as long as they disconnected that algorithmic stablecoin and they burn enough tokens, Loon C could literally get into reasonable pricing. I mean, let's just talk about all-time highs for Loon C. Let's not, Nick. Let's not talk about that. That's terrible. That doesn't make sense. Is it just me, or does crypto move more at night? It's just you? I mean, did you not look at the entire market all day? Did you not look at it? 3,700 ETH, all your alts are zooming? Nice. Nice, Chad. Nice. Love it. All right. What did we have next? Ondo. Gotta check out some Ondo. Ondo. Moonwell. Totally forgot about Moonwell. We'll check out Moonwell. All right, so Ondo, you have broken completely out. You're in the stratosphere. Your next target is $2.27. You're in price discovery mode here. Price discovery mode. The fact that you got above that 159.85, you have broken all trends. Chad Daddy, you want to check out Prime? We'll check out Prime after Well. We'll check it out after Well. If you manage to break that 1618, you could find yourself all the way up at $3.36. Could see it. Holy shit, Chad, thank you so much for the sub over there on Twitch. You're amazing. You're awesome. My Twitch channel never sees that many subs. Appreciate you. Thank you very much, Chad. Honestly, do really, really greatly appreciate it. So yeah, not much to say about Ondo. You're in price discovery. Let the thing run. Wait till that first lower high. Just let it run. Looking at Moonwell. Moonwell! Looks like the trend is your friend. Oh boy. So what I was looking at for Moonwell, currently you're in a downtrend. So there's that. But you are resetting your indicators. You already held support once. If you can like break out and touch the support again, yeah, you could see a ton of upside. I mean like a ton of upside. This thing could get absolutely wild. So from the daily perspective, you're looking from low to high to low. You hit it once, you hit it twice. If you go around on the breakout, you hit it a third time, this thing gonna look good. You sold Ondo a few nights ago before the pump. Damn, Crispy Lifestyle. Hopefully you got plenty of gains out of it though. Hopefully you got plenty of gains. So yeah, this thing on a common retrace, you could be looking at 10, 2, and a lot of threes. 618, 11, 4, 4, 1, 2, whatever. But let's face it, we're in pump zone here. We're looking for that full 100%. So from where you're sitting, if you're still holding it, you're waiting, you're holding for another 110% at least for Ondo. Ondo's looking great. Oh, this is the weekly. Oh, shit. Looking great on the weekly. Oh, God. You subscribe. Thanks for your time and your knowledge. Eric, I appreciate the heck out of the sub. Thank you so much, and no problem. I'm here every single day, so come on back. All right, daily, you have reset your indicators. You're trying right now to break above your 50 simple moving average. Hopefully by the end of the day, we are above it. I could see Well shooting straight up to 32. I mean, that would be interesting. Because that would be your 2618. That would be very interesting. Checking your 4-hour time frame here. So the 4-hour, yeah, it's looking like you're going to find a little bit of resistance once you hit that demand line again. Expect some weird choppy nonsense here before you try and break up. You just really need, once you do break above this demand line, hold it as support. You really need to hold it as support because this is acting as major overhead resistance right now. So as long as you do that, then you can start setting up how this thing can start rallying massively. So Ondo's looking pretty darn solid. Let's go check out Prime. Checking out Prime. Best thing to do after a sell is move forward. Don't look back. Don't even check the chart out. If curiosity, it will kill you to see a pump. That is true. That's very true. All right, so Prime, we got our breakout. We are still aiming for that 103% upside. It's looking like you're going to get it sooner than later. 1913 is your target right now. So you're sitting pretty. 4-hour, it reset already. You touched your 50 simple moving average. You're getting a breakout like right now? Right now. Right meow. Right meow. Right there. See that shit? Broken out. So yeah, Prime. Primed and ready to keep on running. Keep on running, Prime. 40% upside. That is the target right now. 40% upside. If you break it, 26.18.9 is the next target, which would be a 92% move to the upside. So Prime looking all sauced up, looking greasy, looking like it's ready to do some stuff. So ran Wood. Following. Prime is so hot right now. Will Ferrell voice. That's funny. Looked primed. Yeah, that's true. It did. All right. You want to check out some CRV? Harry, thank you so much for the follow, I believe. Thank you. CRV. So ran Wood. Alright, CRV. Didn't this thing go crazy? Yeah, it went crazy. Old school DeFi. It is old school DeFi, and it is moonshotting. Moonshotting. This thing is just going nuts. Up 24% on the day. I'm sure all you're really worried about is, where do I take profits on this thing? It's going nuts. Do I sell now? Do I sell later? What do we do? Well, to let you know, you're getting really close to some overhead resistance. But I had it marked out to get to that 200 weekly moving average was 268%. Understand fully, I kind of hold it. That's why this thing's all marked out like this. Anyways, we do have resistance sitting at $1.3144, where we would consider taking profit. We would consider that. But yeah, that's like the first target you're going to consider, and then you're hoping that after that you don't fall all the way back down to 47 cents. That is the hope. But I don't really care, because I'm going to take my profits and run. And I'm probably going to throw it into some meme coin, if I'm being completely honest. I've been posting a lot about meme coins lately, guys. It's for a reason. Some of these meme coins, they gon' pump. They gon' pump hard. Like the video I posted today, robotic Doge, sitting only at a $228,000 market cap. Possibilities. Anyways, you want me to check out Carrot? We'll check out some Carrot. So yeah, that's CRV. You're just looking to hit that overhead resistance at 131.44. If it happens to break, 190.22 is the next spot. Just got a tangram after getting into, wait, what? Tangram? What's that tangram? After getting into crypto a week ago, and then I found your channel. Nice place you got here. Be a real shame if someone subscribed. Stiller C's, hello. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying the channel. Hopefully you're making some gains with some of these calls we've been making, because I'll be honest with you guys, doing it in the bull run is way easier than doing it in the bear market. Heller? Yeah, it's way easier than doing it in the bear market. In the bear market, you see a whole different level of trading out of me, and you then see me, Tan Gem Wallet. That's a wallet? Oh, I didn't even know that. Yeah, different style trader out of me. You see much lower profit-taking levels. You see real TA. This stuff here, it's easy. It's all moonshotting. It's really easy, but, you know, it is what it is. And that's also why I felt very confident in my new challenge to turn $10 into 15,000. So we'll see how long it takes me. But I'm guessing I'll do it before the end of the month. There's only 8 trades. Compound broke out. RPL is about to take off, I swear. Okay. I need to look at Carrot first, guys. I need to look at Carrot for NBD. NBD needs some Carrot. But hopefully this helps you out for CRV. It's running. It's running fast. Your 4 hours completely overbought. Your stochastic says you're going to keep going. Just look for that overhead resistance and see what happens at 131.44. Just look and see what happens. Maneki. Oh shit, we got to check that out too. So we got to check out Maneki also. I forgot about that one. Sorry. I'm sorry. Thought experiment. If you weren't a trader and had to choose right now, which month to sell your whole bag in the next year, what month are you guessing would be the best? December next year. Turbo looks good. Shit, we've been missing Turbo a lot. Okay. Yeah, so right now, Carrot, you hit overhead resistance. Expect a lot of consolidation here. But once you break 68.36, look for 99.15. Trending up, the trend is likely to continue. You're not overbought on the 4 hour. Let's check your daily. The fact that you already hit overhead resistance, it's kind of like, yeah, you're going to stick around here for a while before you get that breakout. Just too much supply around here. Too much supply. We need more demand. But once you break out 99.15, not overbought on the daily either. Think we'll run into next December? There will be dips. There definitely will be dips. So, yeah, don't worry. There's going to be plenty of dips. But next December, generally speaking, is when we're going to see that blow off top. FTM, let's see. Chad, we already looked at FTM. We will get there. We will get there. I got to go check out Maneki real fast. So, Maneki. I don't think I have the nuts to hold until December. Really? Don't worry. There will be new projects coming out. You'll find new things to hold. Don't worry about it. Whatever you think is going to make you the most money, it hasn't even been made yet. Don't worry about it. So Maneki, still downtrending, but now you finally backtested your 200 simple moving average on the daily. Your indicators are pretty reset right now, so it's very likely you're going to go up and try and test that 17714 again. Very likely to happen. You don't really have anything on the daily to show why you'd be going up there. You just show a bit of buying pressure at the moment because your stochastic is low. That's really all it is. You could be setting a lower high. You could be doing something like that, but you're expecting the mildly higher low to then flourish into a mildly higher high. It's really what you're expecting. Oh, 4 hour. You don't even have bullish divergence. Wow. So you could continue down. This very well could continue down. So be careful there. Wouldn't be the weirdest thing if you went down just a little bit further and tested this 7230 level. Would not be weird. It would just be a test of former support. That's it. But then, yeah, go up and test some overhead resistance. So right now, wait for the breakout. That's really all I'm saying. Wait for the breakout. Yeah, if I'm up like 500G, I'm likely to sell 80%. I mean, that's a smart move. Very smart move. But then it's a matter of what are you going to do with it after that? So what a degen would do is throw that into a bunch of other things that they could find more money with. I don't know how degenerate you are. Once you see all the cash, we'll see. We'll see. I have a very, very high goal for this bull run that I hope to achieve. Alright, we gotta go check out Turbo next. Then we'll jump into FTM real fast and we'll go elsewhere. I'm slowly learning how to trade. I don't want to make unnecessary mistakes. Stiller, you're going to make mistakes. I highly recommend trying the trading challenge that I'm doing. Try and turn $10. Just start out with trying to turn $10 into 1,000. Just try and do that. And just to make sure you're trading at a higher frequency, try and do it within a month. It'll make it to where you're going to get a lot of trial and error in there. Worst case scenario, you're losing $10. Best case scenario, you made $1,000. So, play the odds here. Play the odds. All right, checking out the Turbo. Our favorite little snail. Turbo. So Turbo did a really bad thing that, what the fuck is this? Not the chart I've been using, is it? Here's the chart I've been using. Alright, so Turbo, been doing some really weird stuff here where you set a low once, you set the higher low, great. You're still not broken out though. So the fact that you're not broken out, kind of an issue. Your daily time frame is showing the biggest issue. Because off that small little mediocre move, you managed to reset your stochastic. The fact that you resetted your stochastic off this was getting you ready for another drawdown, and the drawdown could possibly not be over. So be careful with Turbo. You really need to wait for that breakout and then hold support. If you don't hold that support, you are likely to come back down here to this 6068 level for Turbo, which was formerly used as support back over here and right here. So likely to then bottom out, break out, bottom out again. We really need to see that breakout and a back test to really know where this thing stops. But yeah, Turbo, great run before. We're just seeing if we can find that bottom. So be patient with Turbo. Be patient. Let's go take a look at FTM. Honestly, I just think people are over ETH this bull run. It's old gas guzzle. Yeah, it's terrible with gas fees. It's absolutely terrible. I want to buy your dad's house from him. I grew up there and never thought I could afford it in the wildest dreams. Blue, you will be so surprised by the end of this bull run how much money you could possibly make. It's absolutely crazy. I don't know what to do. Bloodsville, what happened? Just bury him. It's okay. Just bury him. I love hearing people shit talk ETH. I will drink their tears. I mean, ETH will have its day. It will have its day. All right, right now I'm wanting FTM to consolidate a bit more, but in reality, 162.71 is the next target. It really is. You're a little overbought on the daily. It doesn't matter. You can stay overbought for weeks on end. Your 4-hour time frame is trying to give you some room to keep on rallying. So, yeah, I think this thing really is it's a little gem out here. Also, Chad, one thing you should look at if you're holding a lot of ETH, just like I have looked at, they're coming out with SNS, Sonic name services for the new Sonic Layer 2 that they are building with FTM. So, just like Ethereum name services, Sonic will have their own name services. You can bet your sweet ass I bought some of that shit. Sonic is a layer 1. It's a layer 1? I thought it was layer 2. Okay. I thought it was layer 2 to Ethereum. Go figure. Thanks for Reco, though. Yeah, no problem. In our Discord, I posted about it under the FTM chain as something that maybe people would want to look at. You can buy it with your FTM token. Yeah, the website's posted in there. Found it the other day. The thing about taking profit is I don't need money in my bank account. I just want to buy more crypto. That's when you throw it into liquidity pools. What are you doing, HQZ? There's ways to make money from your money. Gosh. Liquidity pools, staking, loaning out USDT to exchanges so that other people can margin trade on it and then give you a percentage. What are we doing, HQZ? What are we doing? There are ways to make money. And then also, if you're going to put it into your bank account, buy some treasury notes and then tax-free income. There are ways around it. Gosh. Retire the Bloodsville. What? I took some profit. Now I'm like, what now? That's so funny. That's funny. Alright, we checked out FTM. FTM's looking solid. What else do I need to look at here? We saw Turbo. Maneki, we saw it. Compound for the closer. Compound. Then we also have to look at RPL. RPL. My liquidity pool is ALB, just dropped from 250% to 160. Oh no. Oh, that's funny. Like, no, now I'm making slightly less money. Alright, compound is lifting off, but you are hitting overhead resistance at $99. So if you break out of 99, you're looking at 170. On your 4 hour, you look cooked. I'm not even gonna lie, you look cooked. So to closer, be careful on comp. You could see a weird choppiness coming, especially with the FOMC meeting tomorrow. Could see a weird choppiness, but you could also see this thing break and go straight up to 170. So comp looking pretty darn interesting in my opinion. However, I bet you overbought on daily. I bet you are. Yep, overbought on the daily. Expect some pushback. Expect some profit taking. Expect some stupid nonsense from some plebs. But yeah, 170 is the next target. 170. We'll see what happens. If it does pull back, you have support at 66, 65. So there's that. There's that. All right, we got comp. RPL is next. RPL. RPL. Nice little break. You're getting up into some resistance levels. All right, I see you, RPL. I see you. You're getting up in there, getting all like nasty with it. Just marking out the levels that matter to me now. Alrighty. So these are the main things that matter to me right now. It will be very hard to break above that $34, just so you know. But you did set a low once. You set a low once. I'm definitely saying once, because if we have a substantial pullback in January, like I'm suspecting could happen, we see a weird pullback in January as companies like to, I don't know, shuffle around their assets. Yeah, we could see this thing try to come back down to this level at 941, or we're going to see a nice little test at this 1942 and then hold 1407 as support. So RPL on the daily, you are getting into that overbought territory. Makes a lot of sense to hit resistance, draw down, and then take off again. This is what I'm seeing out of RPL. Short term, 1942. A little bit longer term, 1407, and then 2737. Unless something weird happens in the market and suddenly it just blasts straight up there. But it will be kind of hard to break 3463 if you just blast up. So just keep that in mind with the RPL. Het Hog, hopefully that helped you out. Hopefully you're still here. Alright, we've been live for 3 whole hours. It's absolutely crazy. That is crazy. Hit the subscribe button. It's free. Yeah, Steve said it. Hit that sub button. Do it. Moo moo. Moo. The bull. Alright, moo moo. Getting ready for a run. Getting ready for a run. You held support. You held it. You see it. It's there. You even got a little bit of bullish div. Beautiful to get you up out of there. Now, if this trend is truly reversing, first off, you got to break a little bit of resistance. Just you know, crossing some I's, dotting some T's. You got to break a little bit of resistance. Thank you, brother. No problem. I'm going to head out. Thanks for the charts. No problem, NBD. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Get a good night's sleep. I will catch you in the next one, hopefully. Well, yeah. So we got to break a little bit of resistance, but real targets here. You're going to be looking for the trend to continue. First target, 7266. Got to hit that overhead resistance. If you break that overhead resistance, I mean, do you have another level up there? Do you? Oh, you got one more level above you. And that's what you recently put in? That's crazy. So in reality, you're more than likely just going to go up and test all-time highs, which would be somewhere around this 12122, somewhere around there. But if you hit the 1618, 14256 would be the next target. So yeah, this moo looks like it's starting to get ready to do something. You're maintaining that uptrend. Very nice to see. Looking at your daily, it's ready to move. Ready to start doing something. Ready to charge on up there. So, looks pretty good for now. Looks good for now. Remember, the trend is your friend until it's not. Trend is your friend until it's not. Moo to the moon. Exactly. Moo to the moon, baby. Just stay above 4173. Just stay above it. Troubleshooter. STRK. Sure, troubleshooter. We'll check it out. It is almost midnight. Holy. It is almost midnight for me. Oh, I don't have to make any lines. It's great. So, STRK. It's on your daily, you're in overbought territory. You're also in no man's land. So keep that in mind. But you are aiming for that $1.05 target over time. Looking to the left, seeing if you do got a little bit of resistance right here. So as long as you can stay above the level you're at right now. Jesus. So as long as you can stay above that level right there, it's almost smooth sailing. Straight up to 105.54. Let's go down to your 4 hour. Your 4 hour wants it bad. Oh boy. Your 4 hour wants it bad. This is like a freshman guy in high school trying to ask a girl for her number. Wants it so bad. We're going to see if it actually nuts up and says hello. This looks really nice on the 4 hour. Checking the 1 hour. 1 hour looks pretty solid too. Holy shit. Yeah, I would be thinking a solid push up is about to happen. And you could see this thing rally. 41%. Looking good here. Looking good. What do I think about Cardano? Any downside action? I feel naked not having more ADA. Yes, I do see a lot of downside action for ADA. Really do. ADA, we just set a lower high. It's a big deal right there. Thoughts on VET? VET's looking solid. Bonnell. So currently, we have a rising wedge pattern for ADA. Don't get me wrong, we are in weirdly bullish times for ADA. We could very well see this thing pop up and test all the way up to 146.03. It's a possibility still. But right now, if this downtrend holds and maintains, you very well could see this thing fall down to 77.76, finding probably a ton of support down there because too many moon boys are in this market all of a sudden. And they're all going to be like, it's going to $10. It's like, well, calm down. Calm down. How about we set some structure? That would be nice. But yeah, no, ADA, it does look like a pullback should be coming at least overnight. You could very well just test support again down here at 114.78 and then shoot right back up. So right now you're kind of in limbo while you're inside of this pattern. You are either going to see it test the top, where likely putting a short in would make a lot of sense, or you're going to see this thing break down, which makes the most sense. So oddly enough, it probably won't happen. Those are my thoughts on ADA right now. But yeah, your 1 hour looks like it wants to continue taking a breather. We'll see if it actually happens or not. It seems like now it's running it like against its will. VET, V-E-T. Yeah, is HBAR similar? HBAR is very similar, Chris. Very similar. Yeah, we see the same thing. Hey, I'm rubbing off on you. All right, so VeChain, we're aiming for this 8319, which also is going to be my first profit taking level. I'm excited to see that happen. I know some of you are like, why would you take profit so early? Look at this weekly. Don't you tell me when to take profit, alright? Don't you tell me. Oh my god, best viewers at viewercorner.ru. Let's go. Dumb marketing. Dumb marketing. But, VeChain, if we can hit this 8319, great place for profit taking. But if for some reason it continues, you're looking at my second profit taking level at 13458. That's my second profit taking level right there. So I'm not expecting the straight line to continue, but we'll see what happens. I would much prefer if this thing on the downtrend comes back down to 3214 so I could load up even more on a higher low situation. We'll see if it happens. We'll see. You're entering overbought territory on the weekly as well. That's a problem. Your daily is super overbought, but I still think they're going to try and push this thing right on up there just to get that touch at resistance. So that's my thought on VeChain. If you do pull back a bit more, 6149 is the level of support right now. 6149. Alright, let's go ahead and look at HBAR again, just to show the similarities out there. So HBAR, you actually hit your overhead resistance. You are now downtrending on lower time frames. Super duper overbought on the daily, and I believe you started showing bearish divergence. I believe. Yep, you got your bearish divergence that started all the way back here November 18th. Jeez. November 18th started that bearish div. People started offloading down here. They are now offloading more aggressively, as you can tell from this previous daily candle. This is a very nasty pullback, so this is where you expect to start seeing that trend reverse down. Go ahead and check the 4 hour. 4 hour, we're just now getting out of overbought territory. We're setting these higher lows, so it's showing signs that this thing could break to the upside and start running, where you would then expect it to get to anywhere between 39,332 or 47703. But when it's looking this good for a long at these super high elevated prices, you might just see a very sharp pullback back down to 25 cents because the longs would get squeezed out. So be careful if you're trying to get into fresh new trades with HBAR, because yeah, your 1 hour is basically like, what support? It is pressing up against it way too much, getting ready for another leg down. And if I were trading this on a scalp trading position, I would be using my wonderful little fib tool right here, and my target would be 27767, yielding a possible 13% downside. I'm going to leave that there. Yeah, I almost got effed longing it, but I canceled. Smart that you canceled it. Especially overnight. Smart that you canceled it. Let's check our DGen trade. DGen currently up 19%. Love to see that. I'm going to go back to that chart because I don't think I have any requests right now. Sweet. We're going back to the DGen chart. Damn, Dodo's going crazy. AVAX is going to probably have a really good day tomorrow. AVAX, probably a really good day. When you see Dodo and Joe going nuts, expect AVAX to follow. You've been warned. So DGen, we're getting the breakout now. Let's go. Hopefully we don't get disrespected overnight. That 1 hour stochastic's way too high. I don't like that. My stop loss, it's way too high as well. So I don't recommend anyone else get in on the scalp trade. But we are currently breaking out. XLM analysis, Jake, we'll check it out. Jake, we got you. Oh, look at it move. Hey, let's go, DGen. So yeah, DGen currently breaking out, looking pretty good. DGen would not disrespect you, bro. Yes, it would. All crypto at night would disrespect me. What are you talking about? What you talking about, brother? Yeah, DGen, honestly, I mean, we're looking for like 224% upside if it goes straight to overhead resistance. Crazy gains could be coming out of this. Absolutely wild. All right, let's go down to XLM for Jake. Mr. Flounder, the melatonin has kicked in. Looking forward to watching your next stream again. Cheers, man. Chad, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for the sub. Hopefully you have a wonderful night's sleep. Melatonin is the greatest thing on this planet. Sleep well. I appreciate you. Take it easy. Have me tempted to load up on AVAX? Yeah. Dodo's going nuts. It's up 20%. The only thing is we would check on Joe just to make sure. DGen could make me a 1000-air this cycle. That's funny. Appreciate you too. Peace. Peace, brother. Peace. Alright, so looking at XLM, it's doing its hardest to just, I don't know, go up, go down, fucking pick a direction. We don't really know. Your daily is trying to get out of being overbought. That's great to see. Going down to your 4-hour. Your 4-hour time frame, it honestly looks stupid. It looks stupid. You had this great little downtrending level of resistance. You broke out of it, you came back in. You broke out, you tried to stay out of it, you came back in again. You're getting bought up. Now you're trying to break out again. I don't get what you're trying to do here. What the fuck? So, obviously people are starting to take their profits, but likely what they're trying to do is push this little sucker right on up to 71.11. And the biggest thing, if you're trying to get into a fresh trade on this, you need a pretty deep stop loss down here below these lows. So I would say stop loss would have to be 40.85. I would pretty much say not even worth trying. Not even worth it. But who knows? I like my Scoot case. Chart looks so bullish. Thanks, Sean Art. You know the rules about me going deck screener. You know it. There's a $5 minimum to get me to pull up deck screener. We're not doing it. The first thing I hear, wrong one. Like every time, wrong one. Your 1 hour is trying to force price down. Your 4 hours trying to push price up. When there is a lack of consensus, I always expect the price to go down. Every single time I expect it to go down, simply because this 1 hour overnight while you're sleeping, at least while I'm sleeping, prices like to fall. They like to fall, they like to stop out all the leverage longs, and then in the morning maybe it looks better. So I would be betting on the short side. I would be looking for XLM to come down here, trying to find support at 41.92. That's what I would be betting on for XLM right now. Noted. If this thing decides to stay out, then hey, 71.11. But personally speaking, I think you're going down. AVAX, we'll check out AVAX for you. Sean, I got you. I got you. You're 15 minutes trying to uptrend right now, but let's face it, this looks like the guy who befriended the girl he loved and she started dating the entire football team. This does not look great. This looks like a limp noodle on a Saturday night. Just, nobody's excited for it. No one's excited. So yeah, that's XLM. That's XLM. I'm going to talk all my trash about it. It's ready to pull back, baby. Ready to pull back. I could be wrong. It's just really uncertain right now. I could be wrong. Alright, Sean, looking at AVAX. AVAX looks a lot better than XLM. However, on the 15 minute, you're getting into that weird overbought territory, but you just broke above a fib level? Hold on. Yeah, you just broke above a massive fib level. It's your 1. So now, since you have not only broken out, you've back tested support once, you are still overbought. So even if you pull back, you should hold support again at 47.78. But in reality, you are looking to go up there and test $70 for AVAX. AVAX seems likely to go up there, currently up 7%. Let's go down to your 4-hour. Somehow, someway, 4-hour got a little bit of Gatorade down here and has continued its press to the upside. That is wild to me. I'm guessing it's just being pushed up by the 15-minute at this point. It is. So, expect some weird price movement overnight, but maybe tomorrow after FOMC meeting, we could see this thing up at $70. AVAX looking pretty darn strong. Fall FISA. Check out XMR Monero. We'll check it out. XMR looks exactly like XRP. Exactly like it? Are you sure? Are you sure? I didn't think it went as crazy, did it? Yeah, it didn't go as crazy. You're just breaking out right now. Think about Monero. For some reason, Monero moves a lot better on the weekends normally. Maybe that's just when all the crooks are getting paid. Who knows? This is a privacy token. But since you're broken out, you need to maintain above 198.91. If you can, 252 is your target. You just broke out of that level. You are not overbought on the weekly. You are overbought on the daily while trying to hold support. Checking the 4-hour time frame, you are trying your best to reset while trading sideways. So if you happen to fall, you have support sitting at 183.60. That's the main thing. Maintain your support above that. You're golden for upside going up to 252. You lose 183, 172 is the next target. And then if you lose that, 147 is after that. So I wouldn't be too alarmed with this. I would allow it to go sideways, reset the indicators, do its thing. Probably going to see some form of bull flag on this. But, I mean, your 1 hour is trying to push it up right now. So anything could happen. I still would expect it to flag out. I would expect more consolidation. But it could very well just break to the upside and run on up to 252. Privacy tokens. Privacy tokens, they're just built different. They're built different. We have a high stochastic on the 15-minute, so I would be expecting this thing to start drawing down, but you never know in bullish conditions. The drawdown could fail. The drawdown could fail. Wow, thank you. Caspa versus XMR versus Render. Which would you want to hold here? Caspa. Render's already gone crazy. Caspa recently broke out of weekly downtrend, and it has upside going back to its all-time high and then going to price discovery. I would be going for Caspa. Theta. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Alright, Theta. Breaking to the upside. 15-minute wants to push it. Sheesh. Oh, you got overhead resistance right there. Theta, anywhere between 311, 322. Great targets to hit. It looks like you're going to try and do that tonight. Load up on Near or FET. Just my opinion, not financial advice. I was looking at the Near chart, I think earlier today or yesterday. Yeah, definitely load up on Near. Near was looking solid. Beautiful consolidation on Theta. Yeah, almost certain that you're going to hit 322. Almost certain. If you happen to break 322, I have no idea where this thing's going after that. Yeah, that's my target right there. Holy shit. That is literally my target for profit taking. That's crazy. I guess your first target you'd be looking at after that is $7.44. It'll probably take you some time to break this level just because how much of a markup that is. And there's also going to be somebody thinking it's going to go straight up to 815. But it could stop at either one. Could stop at either one. 815, 817, whatever that number is. But this thing's looking pretty darn solid. I would expect consolidation though. You just broke above your 200 weekly moving average. And now it's like, hey, we're almost overbought. It's kind of bad. Would be nice to consolidate here rather than making a higher high and getting bearish divergence on the weekly, because I would offload my entire theta position and then look to re-enter at 212. I would offload all of it. As soon as I see bearish divergence on the weekly, I am out by the end of that week. I am just, nope, I'm done. Later, take my gains and run. You can just see what happened last time you were overbought on theta. Jesus. What could happen this way? Jeez. Don't want to be there for that. I would much rather be here for this. So yeah. That's theta. Alright guys, it is midnight now. I am tired. My degen play, it happens to be in the green. Great, awesome, love it. I am going to get some rest. I am sleepy. We've been live for 3 hours and 39 minutes. Ooh, I got a train buddy in 8 hours. God damn it. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to get on out of here. Top dono of the night is Dan Bam. Appreciate you for the $5 dono. You're absolutely amazing. Thank you. Also, shout out to Chad over there on Twitch for the subscription. Tier 1 also is $6, so maybe he's the top. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, guys, if you haven't done so, please hit the like button. Also, do me a huge favor if you have not, but join the Discord. It's completely free. Just join the Discord. Great place to be. And also, hopefully we get the viewing hours sooner than later. We had a good turnout today. Maybe we get that super chat and we get members over here on YouTube. Would be great to finally start monetizing this channel. Anyways, I'm going to head on out of here. Take it easy. See you guys in Discord. And I'm live again tomorrow. Deuces. Keep those stop losses tight. I'll catch you in the next one.